Skin the Hard Way 7T, back with another EP. And today we're here to talk about Chris Colbert versus Rodger Gutierrez. Gutierrez. Hope I'm not saying your name wrong, my brother. But Colbert versus Gutierrez. Y'all know I'm gonna butcher this man name. Y'all know I'm hopping with these names. I'm gonna have to get somebody in here too. Matter of fact, I'm finna go to it right now. I'm finna find out how you pronounce his name correct. Cause I gotta say his name a lot. Now I'm be for real, I'm not overly familiar with Rodger. You know what I mean? I heard about his name, through the grape vine. I heard, you know, two is. It took me forever to spell his name too. I heard about him, through the grapevine. I heard about him before. I watched a couple of his fights. You know what I'm saying? Still can't say his name. I won't figure out how you say his name though, so I'll be butchering this man name.
Bellator returns with a bang.
So I'll be butchering this man name the whole stream. Rodger Gutierrez. Okay, Rodger Gutierrez. Gotcha. What's good, Jump Pal? I ain't want to butcher that man name like that, Jump Pal. Had to get that man name right. I forgot again. Gutierrez. YouTube. Gutierrez. I'm gonna call him Rodger. We got Chris Colbert versus Rodger Gutierrez. Pretty good fight. It's for Rodger's championship belt. It's the WBA belt, if I'm not mistaken. YouTube. It's the WBA belt, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Canelo Charlo Cinco de Mayo also. You know what I mean? Shout out my guy Jump Palace all sliding through. Okay. So Chris Colbert is getting a title shot at Rodger Gutierrez. What I think is going to be a good fight. I just want to talk about it a little bit. Chris Colbert last fight was against King Tug. We just saw King Tug in his last fight, come out with a draw versus a guy that not many of us knew. I'm not going to sit here and act like that. I knew that guy type deal because I most definitely didn't know that guy King Tug fought, but he had a draw in it. Or something King Tug lost. But for his worth, that was Chris Colbert last fight. Rodger's last fight. Again, I'm not too sure who Rodger fought again. I'm not really too familiar with Rodger. What's good, Case of What? Shout out my guy Case of What. Case of What, I got a parlay for you today. I'm still working on some. But I got one for you today if you want to get in on it. But I'm getting in on it. It's a college basketball parlay. But anyway, yeah. But we got Colbert versus Gutierrez. So my first thought, because I'm more familiar with Chris Colbert, you know what I mean? I'm thinking Chris Colbert wins this fight. You know what I mean? I'm not overly familiar, with Gutierrez. Heard good things about him, you know what I'm saying? But I've seen a lot of Chris Colbert, and I don't think that, this guy really, could beat him. I watched a couple of his fights. Well, I ain't gonna say he can't beat him. I think he can beat him, but I think Chris Colbert is going to be okay in this fight. This fight is set for February 26th. February 26th in Las Vegas is the date that they got set for this fight for the 130-pound WBA belt. Now, this is a good fight. It's a title fight. Title fights is always, a good thing. Shout out to my guy Just Do Boxing, sliding through this joint. Just sliding through. Title fights is always a good thing, type deal, especially in the time where we got, unifications and title fights and undisputeds seem to be missing, certain people. I just gonna be real with it. Since we really can't get Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, it seems like, to Saturday beatings, but we got Errol Spence versus Jordanis Ugas in a unification. You know what I mean? We had a Cool Boy get undisputed last year, Canelo get undisputed. So I don't want to say that this is a time where we don't get title fights, because we get a lot of title fights. It's just that one particular fight that we all want and itching that we can't get. But I digress. We're about to get a title fight with Chris Colbert and Gutierrez. I'm gonna butcher his name, y'all. Gutierrez. I'm going to butcher his name. I'm calling Rodger. I'm gonna call him Rodger. We got Chris versus Rodger. Um, I'm not gonna say that I don't think that Rodger Gutierrez could win this fight. This is gonna be extremely difficult for him. I will say this: I had Chris Colbert to knock out King Tug his last fight. You know he didn't. He beat King Tug, pretty easily. What I mean, in my opinion. But I thought that was going to be the time where Chris Colbert, step up. He took that next step from boxing prospect, borderline star to, boxing star. You know what I mean? Type deal. Early in Chris Colbert's career, he was a hot commodity. He was seen as one of those guys, you had to look out for. He had the whole Showtime push and Showtime series, special and everything. He was making a name for himself. He did make a name for himself, you know what I mean? But it seemed like it kind of has, dwindled off, since then. But Chris Colbert is about to get his first real title belt. I think he has a secondary belt right now. I think he has WBA secondary belt. This is a part of that WBA tournament where they cleaning out, the divisions or whatever type deal. That they say that they cleaned out the divisions type deal, but they're not forcing, every single division to do, just the divisions that they like. It was also a time that WBA had, stopped the Earl Spencer Dennis Ugas fight, which goes against everything that they, everything they stand for as far as, getting one champion in the division type deal. But later they came back and they put their fight on. But the WBA has been moving real funny, especially since the Michael Fox and Masquerade thing, type deal. But this is a good move by the WBA. The WBA, I also feel like that, if they're going to be, issuing these, tournaments and everything, WBA, they should do it like in every division, at the same time. It's like they're picking and choosing, when to do it. But I'm glad Chris Colbert, getting his shot. He got not a guy that I'm too familiar with, but he is, a tough fighter. You know what I mean? From what I've seen, he is, a good fighter type deal. But I'm excited about this jump on February 26th. Chris, in my opinion, Chris Colbert is, an exciting fighter. I forgot the guy's name. I think his name was Abreu or something like that. Chris Colbert fought a guy named Abreu, you know what I mean? And he, tactically, he broke that guy down. There was a point in that fight where Chris Colbert kind of started to play with him, you know what I mean? And some feel like that it got boring type deal. But me personally, I think Chris Colbert put on a good performance. He broke the guy down, ended up knocking him out, in the later rounds. That's the performance that I'm expecting from Chris Colbert in this fight. I should say this more so the performance that Chris Colbert needs to have. You know what I mean? In this fight, he needs to. I think he needs to knock out in this fight for him to take that next step. You know what I mean? Especially in the time where we got people, claiming to not wanting to see, people running, quote unquote, running. What's good, Pop? Shout out my guy, Pop. We in this jump talking about Colbert versus Rodger Gutierrez. Yeah, I'm giving my thoughts and shit on there. Y'all can come in too if y'all want to type shit. Y'all want to come on, Pop shit. Y'all can come on, y'all can come on type shit. This ain't gonna be no all day stream, but I'm gonna be on here, for a little minute, type deal. Cause I'm gambling too and shit. I'm looking over these, bets and shit. But y'all can slide through. But I think it's I got Colbert too. Then I lost my train of thought. Shout out my guy MP. What the fuck? Shout out my guy MP. I lost my train of thought because I was looking at these fucking bits. Appreciate y'all sliding through. If y'all could hit that like button for your brother, greatly appreciate it. But they can wait though, because they don't start to 6 though. Let me get focused. Let me get focused on the show, so I can give y'all a real show. Yeah. What's good, G5? Shout out my nigga G5. Appreciate y'all sliding through this joint, G5. I'm talking about Colbert versus Rodger Gutierrez. I was just saying how I think Colbert need a stoppage in this fight. Like he need a knockout in this fight. You know what I mean? Because I want him, to be successful, take that next step. And truth be told, Chris, we not really just from the word in the street. You know what I'm saying? Just from the word in the street type shit, Chris. Your fights are kind of boring. Now, to me personally, I don't think your fights are boring at all. You know what I mean? I like the way you fight. You know what I mean? But the fans, the casuals for sure, they wanted to see stoppages. I personally bet on you for in a knockout against King Tug last fight. You didn't get a knockout. I thought your last fight versus King Tug, because there's a former Gary Russell opponent, I thought that would be your breakout fight, where you take that next step in your career. But now you got Rodger Gutierrez in the title shot, a real title shot in Las Vegas, February 26th. You know what I mean? I think this, is the perfect time, for you to show the world what you really can do. I am a believer in Chris Colbert. Chris Colbert had that thing where he made comments, about, one of my favorite fighters, Deontay Wilder type deal, kind of rubbed me the wrong way and all that good shit. But, it is what it is. It is what it is with that. That ain't really, my business. I think Chris Colbert says a lot of things that are very controversial. I think sometimes he says those things on purpose. Sometimes, kind of like a Jamal Charlo. I think Jermell Charlo just kind of, slow a little bit. So he really mean that dumb shit he be saying. What's up, DS, G5, MP, what the fuck? My guy pop a lot of shit. My guy Just Do, Case of War. I got a parlay for us today if you want to get in on it. My guy John Palgasal. But yeah, I think guys like Jermell Charlo, guys like Chris Colbert, they kind of say things sometimes, just to get the people going. Jamal Charlo, they say things, just to get the people going. But Chris Colbert is a very controversial guy. You know what I mean? I think if he could add, this knockout in this title fight, with him being, a controversial guy, with him having a mouthpiece and all that good stuff, Chris Colbert has all the tools, for us to be a star in boxing. You know what I mean? He has all the tools. I think it's time for him to put it together. But I also want to say something interesting in this video, as well. Chris Colbert is he fights at the 130 pound division. You know what I mean? Now this guy that I'm going to bring up now, his name is O'Shaker Foster. He's in the 135. He's in the 130 pound division, and he's the number one ranked, challenger in the WBC. He's also the WBC, silver champion. And this guy O'Shaker Foster has been calling out, Chris Colbert for some time now. You know what I mean? And Chris Colbert does know who he is, because Chris Colbert did, say something back to him. He responded to O'Shaker Foster. He said O'Shaker Foster is a clout chasing and he must need, a paycheck. And O'Shaker Foster replied like, "Now it's not about no clout, because O'Shaker Foster said you don't even have, that much clout, and it's not about no paycheck. It's about the best fighting the best. You know what I mean? You got a secondary belt. I got a secondary belt. You know what I mean? I want to fight you. Why not fight?" Shaker Foster said, "You'll fight this guy, you'll fight that guy, but you won't fight me." So I think a good fight for Chris Colbert, will be O'Shaker Foster, type deal. If you don't know O'Shaker Foster, you should Google him. You know what I mean? O'Shaker Foster has 2 losses, but those 2 losses were early in his career. O'Shaker Foster was a guy who was in and out of, boxing for a little time. You know what I mean? He went to jail, got out, came back in, got into whatever he got into. But now, he's back in boxing. He's focused, and he's been on the winning streak. You know what I mean? Or they kind of have similar fighting styles, if you ask me, O'Shaker Foster and Chris Colbert. Fighting styles are kind of similar, you know what I mean? Both are extremely quick, you know what I mean? I think Chris Colbert might be a little, I think O'Shaker Foster might be a little tighter, with his punch. He might throw his punches, a little tighter, while Chris Colbert, sometimes he get a little looser with his punches. He get in the rhythm. He'll get a little looser with his punches. He got a kind of unorthodox style. Does Chris Colbert? That's what I mean. You know what I mean? But other than that, I think they they kind of along the same lines. They quick guys. They hit, not be hit, but they got power in them too. Both of those guys, got. I'm not really sure exactly how many knockouts those guys got, but those guys do possess, knockout power. They got a few knockouts on their record. You know what I mean? I think O'Shaker Foster's last fight, which was on NBC. I forget what it's called. It's blowing me. The one that Sean Porter, be announcing for. I forget what it's called. But on the NBC channel, O'Shaker Foster last fight on there, he knocked out his opponent, in just his last fight. You know what I mean? And O'Shaker Foster also had a glove problem in his last fight, too, on the NBC card. A guy came in, with skin gloves. You know what I mean? A glove situation against O'Shaker Foster. But, O'Shaker Foster corner caught it. O'Shaker Foster is the same cornerman of, I think he's the same cornerman of Alantez Fox. and Austin Trout or something like that. I think, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, my bad. But I know he trains a couple other fighters who had glove issues that he's caught. So Shaker Foster trainer has an eye for that. You know what I mean? So he ended up catching him before the fight. You know, Shaker Foster ended up going in there and knocking the guy out. Shout out my guy sliding counter. Appreciate you sliding through. He said Colbert will be champion. Yes, I do think I think that also. I'm not too familiar with Rodger Gutierrez, but I did, do my due justice, this morning, do my homework on him, watch his videos and all that good stuff. He is a good fighter, but I'm still going to go with Chris Colbert in this. I think Chris Colbert is at the point where I need a knockout from Chris Colbert. You know what I mean? Right now, at this point, he needs, to get a knockout for him to take that next step, because that's what I want Chris Colbert to do. Shout out my guy, Bruce Gold. Appreciate you sliding through this, John Bruce. Shout out my guy, PJ. Shout out my guy, PJ's Big Dog. Appreciate you sliding through this, John. PJ, he says, salute, certainty. Glad you can make it in the building. Glad you can make it. Glad all y'all can make it in the building today. If you could, do your boy a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. When this John talking about Chris Colbert, up and coming title fight versus Rodger Gutierrez. He's actually the contender in this fight. Gutierrez is the real champion. So Chris Colbert is actually going here trying to take somebody's belt. Las Vegas, February 26th. So I'm in here just, talking about it a little bit, because I wanted to, get my thoughts on it. Get my thoughts on it a little bit. I think Chris Colbert, I'm taking Chris Colbert in this. I was just talking about, a guy who I think shout out my North Memphis brother, Brown on Boxing. Glad you could make it. Shout out my guy, Brown on Boxing. Appreciate you coming through this, John. He said, I ain't sold on Colbert. No power. He talked crazy out the ring. Is his mindset right now? That's what I said, PGH. I don't know if you just getting here, but that's what I was saying earlier. I said Chris Colbert has all the makings, to be a star. He's very controversial type shit. And I said, you said he had no power. I was like, in his last fight, I bet on him to knock out King Tug. And, he didn't get the knockout for me. You know what I mean? I said, this is the fight. This is the time for Chris Colbert, to step up. Take that next step. I think Chris Colbert needs to knock out in this fight to solidify his spot in the sport. You know what I mean? Not saying that he hasn't proved anything to me, certainty, but you know what I mean? You do want to be, the best boxer in the world, right? You do want to be the best boxer in your division. At least you don't want to lose these fights, right? So when you make fights against champion, that means you want championship fights, right? So I just think I think this is the time that I'm putting the pressure on Chris Colbert to get a knockout in this fight, so he could talk that good shit and people could really tune in and listen. And I know I appreciate the way Chris Colbert fights. I think he's an exciting fighter. But I mean, for the casual fans and for the people who don't love boxing as much as me, for the people who not sold on you, like my guy PGH Big Dog, you know what I'm saying? It's time for you to, answer those power questions type deal. And you say, is his mindset right now? You're absolutely right. Is his mindset right now? Is he focused in the ring, or is he focused about stuff outside of the ring? That is still to be seen type deal. And I think we're about to see it, because again, I told you I did my homework on this guy, Rodger Gutierrez. And no, I don't think he's beat Chris Colbert, but can he beat Chris Colbert? Hell yeah, he could beat Chris Colbert, because this isn't a champion, for no reason. He's not one of those guys who's a champion for no reason, because there are people who get belts and be champions who trash Marauder. You know what I mean? But he said, DeAndre Jones, salute to the channel. G, I'm definitely taking Colbert, one of the best in the division. Shout out my guy, DeAndre Jones, sliding through this joint. DeAndre, appreciate you sliding through this joint. DeAndre, I don't know if it's your first time, but don't make it your last time. If you could, G, like the video and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it, bro. If you could like the video and subscribe to the channel. Skinny Hardaway certainty. We talk boxing every day, boxing and sports. I got a college basketball parlay right now. I'm trying to change my life with this, but we Skinny Hardaway 17 sports. Feel free to have your opinions and everything. We ain't always go agree, but we gonna always keep it respectful. Shout out my guy DeAndre Johnson sliding through this judge. He said Colbert is a good guy, speaks his mind, doesn't need a KO. Nah, he do need a KO to be to take that next step. You talking about he don't need no. Come on this jump trap, cause I'm finna tell you where you wrong at. Cause we done accepting mediocrity around this jump. We done accepting mediocrity. You okay with him being where he is? I'm not okay with him being where he is. I want to see him take that next step. I want to see him be known more than by folks just me. I want to see more folks when Chris Colbert fight get announced, do videos. I want to see more. I want to see more movement about when Chris Colbert, get fights. The way to do that is to put people on their ass, and that's just how it is. He said, "Yeah, I just found your link on the Facebook group. Shout out my guy, told you I'd check it out. I definitely sub to you. Shout out my guy DeAndre Jones. Appreciate you sliding through this, John DeAndre. Glad you can make it. See, Trap want him to stay where he at. Now I want that man to grow and blossom. He do need to knock this guy out. I bet on him to knock out in King Tug his last fight because that's how much I believe in that young brother. I don't want to see him just be the boxer. You know what I mean? I want Devin Haney to get them knockouts to get, and Devin Haney, right now is doing a better job, as far as the media push, getting his name out there than Chris Colbert. You know what I mean? But I want to see Chris Colbert take that next step. Now he don't need a knockout to win the fight, if that's what you mean now, but he do need a knockout if he's trying to keep advancing in this game that we call boxing. Because I tell you this, Trap, shout out my guy Trap Media. I tell you this, Trap. If he not getting knockouts and you got Shakur stopping Jamil Harris and shit like that, we go forget about Chris Colbert. You know what I mean? He said, do you think Charlo has a shot against Canelo? Yeah, I think he got a shot. It depends on how focused he is. Yeah, I think he got a shot. I do think he got a shot, jump out. But hell yeah. I just think it's time. I think it's time for Chris Colbert, man. Chris Colbert. Don't listen to Trap Media, man. Listen to Sun T, dog. Knock that brother out, man, so we can talk about it. So I can come over here and talk about it. You know what I mean? Because that's what get the people going. You could win and you could talk your shit like you've been doing. That works. That's cool. But I want to see you advance, brother. Go ahead, Trap.
Yo.
Go ahead, Trap. Trap, my guy, Trap Media, sliding through this stuff.
Yo.
Trap,
Hey,
finna come here and tell me about my guy. Go ahead, Trap Colbert.
Colbert, see, it's no point in him trying to go impress the average fan because he lost the black fan base when he spoke about Wilder. So at this point, all he got to do is fight his fight and keep winning fights.
He did not lose the black fan base, bro. Look,
bro, it's the majority of these, like the YouTube commenters.
Bro.
I'm telling you, they never gonna turn back because they feel he hated on Wilder. They don't want people to say nothing.
They never turned away. They never turned away from him, bro. They never turned away from him, bro. They spoke about what he said. That's what happened. Just because somebody speak on just because like somebody talk to you or tell you like you did something wrong, don't mean that they turned their back on you. They mean that they cared enough to speak on. Because if we didn't give a fuck, we wouldn't say nothing at all.
They hate that he called himself Mexican. He called himself Little B.
I still rock with him. Know what I'm saying, DeAndre?
No. I think you still rock with him, but it's a big.
To win.
Look at the comments right now. Put a poll in the chat.
He said to win.
Put a poll in the chat and ask you, do they still rock with Chris Colbert?
I'm telling you, what I'm trying to tell my G Trap. If you go over here, he put this man in. Okay, Trap, he had to went out there and put Tug to sleep. What would have been the story the next day, Trap?
Why can't he just put on a master class of boxing?
And we still talk about it. But what would have been the story the next day if he would have knocked him out?
Chris Colbert silences the hater.
He can put on performance just by because that's what he's been doing. He said Colbert not stopping nobody. Colbert got some stops in his career, bro. He got some stops in that jump. He got some knockouts in that jump, some sleepers. He got some sleepers in that jump. For real. He said Eddie Hearn made an offer to Conor Bean versus.
Don't nobody want to see that fight.
Yeah, that jump right there good as done, bro. That jump
Don't nobody want to see that fight.
That jump good as done, bro.
Louis Hooker, garbage.
He said Colbert not. I think Colbert, bro. Colbert might not be able to knock people out with one punch no more, but he can still put them combos together and get people out.
When Shakur run from that 130 to 135, it's gonna be his division.
For 130, how's gonna be his division?
Who else there? Unless Gary coming up,
bro. So how you see this fight going, Trap?
Nobody want to see your second Foster.
You don't want to see that shit with Foster. I know
why he ain't made the name.
And I know why you don't. You don't because you don't like top fights. You don't want to see number one contending WBC fight number one contending WBA because it makes too much sense to you, right?
No, I'm just saying O'Shaquie ain't made a name. Like Colbert is a staple in boxing.
Colbert don't really got no name either, bro.
Nah, come on now. Everybody know Chris Colbert. Everybody that's semi.
Do they Trap? Okay, what was his last Showtime villain Ray? So I know
Who?
because I watched.
Who?
I know
Who?
it was 130. Now there was now guess what? There was an improvement over like the 90,000 he did the time before that. You get what I'm saying?
And people was protesting him too. Don't forget that. You had a lot.
Now
How
nobody
y'all
was
in the chat right
protesting,
now?
bro.
Keep
Nobody
it
was.
fun. A lot of y'all in the
No,
chat hating on Chris Colbert.
bro,
I see
now
y'all.
what? Matter of fact, Trap, I lied. The fight before last was 130. The last fight was like 175, Trap. I lied.
And
The
that's
last
solid.
fight, the 2 fights ago, it was 130. The last fight was 175. But what I'm saying is he ain't got there yet, bro. He ain't even got New York yet. You know what I mean? He ain't even
I'm
got New
saying
York.
he one of the biggest energies that PBC got as far as
He got
young
a yeah,
fighters. A
and,
lot of them old guys on the way
and
up.
with that
PBC
energy,
need Chris Colbert.
come on. And with that energy, bro, that's what I said earlier. With that energy, bro, he should be more known. And what get you crushed? What get the people talking, bro? What get the people buzzing? What get the people talking?
Man,
When
what
you
get the people buzzing when they see you get busy. When you out there putting that smoke out there and putting it out, people can see
bingo,
you.
man.
And Trap, listen, I ain't fooling you about my man Oshaki Falls. Ain't nobody trying to see Oshaki. Oshaki been chasing goddamn ice cream sherbet forever. He won't even give me no rumble, dog. So it's a
Who
lot of us that
is
want to see
Oshaki though?
Oshaki Falls.
Who is
Oh,
Oshaki compared
Oshaki.
to Chris Colbert?
My
I'm just
brother
saying he
Trap in the
might be a good
building.
fighter.
But
OG Crush
ask
in the
Chris Colbert
building.
the
My brother
rumble
Shout
Trap
hell.
out
in the
Crush,
building.
man.
I like this panel. I like this panel right here. I gotta get this panel up here more often. I like this panel.
Yo, ask
Uh,
Chris Colbert to stop ducking that smoke and get in there with it. And then we ain't
he
got to discuss nothing.
he just wanted him to get his name up a little bit. That's it.
Get his name up for what? This Colbert name.
Bro,
Why Shaki go run over there to
let
Pro
me
Bellum?
find
Why he didn't come to
real
Like
quick,
this,
PBC?
man. This
real
is the
quick, y'all.
past to fight.
Y'all can keep talking, but I'm finna find out how much that NBC card with O'Shaq and Foster did on TV and compared to Chris Colbert Showtime numbers.
You know what I'm saying? Listen,
But go ahead.
People was pulling it,
all this
tuning
Chris
in to
Colbert
NBC for Sean
numbers and
Porter.
Hold on, now, y'all. Gonna keep the
I
conversation
don't
going.
give
Now,
a damn about
you the one
BBC.
saying nobody
I
don't
don't give
know
a damn
Foster.
about none of that. I want to see the best dudes fight the best dudes. I'm tired of all this labeling problem. PBC this, top rank that. Stop being bitches. Get in the fucking ring. That's what I care about.
But why did
When I grew up
Oshaki go to
watching
Pro
boxing,
Bellum
I
if he
didn't
really
you
want to
got
fight Chris Colbert?
He number one. He number one in the WB. Bro,
because
Chris Colbert can give him up. Is it T? What you saying, bro?
so it
What you
sounds
mean,
like
just
Trent
do?
trying
No,
to
I ain't
say
saying
he
no, just do.
avoided
I ain't saying no, just do.
contract.
I ain't saying no, just
You
do.
saying
My
Colbert
bad, just do.
avoiding him?
You trying to
I ain't
say
mean it
he
like
avoided?
that, bro.
That's what you trying to say, Trap.
I'm
Cause
saying
you
if
just
you really want it, why not go? It's like Bud. Bud ran to the other side, knowing the smoke right there. Like, why would you go over there?
Jesus Christ, bro. How does everything got bud, bro? Like,
stop that
you
with that
somebody
bud
else.
Bro,
stuff,
guys
man.
like O'Shaq and
Trap,
Foster, bro.
stop that.
Bro,
Bud ain't go
Guys like
no damn
O'Shaq,
smoke, Trap.
You somebody else.
guys
He
Stay
like
ain't
on,
really
O'Shaq
stay
and
on
Foster.
your
it's not
guy.
you
You
that
stay
you
on
know.
Chris Colbert. We talking about Chris Colbert. And we using him.
Yeah, stay
You
on
should be
Chris
talking about
Colbert.
him.
Who else the
Chris,
PBC got as far as the future? Like, who do PBC got outside of Colbert? Not many.
Colbert, bro, they got
Why? Okay, I got a
fighters.
question.
But who's Colbert? Why you talking Colbert like that? Because Colbert don't want to fight no Shakur. He don't want to fight none of them dudes.
He told Shakur
Colbert,
come outside. Shakur know his body.
Shakur beat the shit out of him, man.
Bro,
He's
Gary
just
Russell.
chasing, bro.
Gary
He's
Russell
just
said.
chasing,
Gary
bro.
Russell said he want to fight Colbert. O'Shaq and Foster said he want to
No,
fight
no,
Colbert.
Colbert called Gary Russell first.
Bro. Okay,
When
and
did
Gary
Gary
Russell said yes. And Gary
Who
Russell
sound
said
like
yes.
the
Okay.
clout chasing out of, like, listen, hold on, wait, think about it.
That's what it
Out of
is.
all these
It's a
men,
whole
who
bunch of
sound like
clout
the
chasing,
fucking
bro.
clout chaser?
Say it
Who
again.
sound like the clout chaser?
You said
With all
Colbert
these
clout
like
chaser?
clout chaser. Who sound like Chris Colbert calling out all these people? Shakur said, sit down, little man.
He clout chasing,
You
man.
really don't want this
This
goddamn
ain't for
smoke.
nobody on his resume yet. But yet he still wants to call out dudes he ain't even did enough work to fight yet. What are you talking about, man? Stop giving these dudes. Stop with this double standard nonsense, man. Y'all choose who we should get it past, and y'all choose who
Josh
don't.
T.
I'm not doing that over here, man. Colbert ain't got no name like that.
Nah,
He don't
Colbert got a
deserve no
name.
fight.
Everybody know Lil B Hot. We done seen
It's
them
not
all
like
through the YouTube.
Bro,
throughout the years.
Colbert had that juice when he was a
it's
kid.
like
He
that,
kinda
but it ain't like that.
he
Like everybody in boxing,
got that
you
juice.
don't know Colbert like that, bro.
Here go a
Let's
good
keep it
example.
funky.
Look, Colbert is like that child
Everybody
star
don't know
in boxing.
Colbert
You know what I'm
like that.
saying? He
He
like a
got to
child
still
star.
build his name up, bro.
He like a
Yeah,
child
he got
star,
work
bro.
to do. You should pick Colbert. Goddamn, all them dudes, them low tier dudes that's trying to get those big fights that don't deserve them yet. Let them
I'm
dudes get
surprised
in
you
those
hating on
tournaments,
a tri-state guy, Chris.
and
He
then
ain't
we
hating
can
on
see what's
prospect.
popping. But
We
until
hating
then,
on him,
don't
bro.
need
We
to be
asking him
trying
to
to
fight.
call out certain dudes. Man.
A little bit
We
more work.
asking him
Bro,
to.
check it out. Who lives in New York up here?
You.
I'm just telling you, if I can walk down the street, motherfuckers ain't gonna know who the fuck Chris Colbert is.
And that's what I ain't
Come
even
on,
I
don't
wasn't even
do
saying
that.
it.
Don't
I
do
wasn't
that,
even
Pop.
saying it.
Unless you in his
Pop,
city.
Pop,
Unless you in his city.
Pop, where you from,
Pop. I
Pop?
wasn't even saying it, Pop. I wasn't even saying it to that extent, Pop. I was saying to the extent like he do got a little name, but it ain't no name where he can be
Don't know
turning
him like
people
that,
down.
bro.
It ain't.
They don't know him
It
like
ain't.
that. They don't know
Yeah.
him like that, bro.
It
Listen.
ain't. It ain't nowhere where he be turning down people like
I'll
saying
tell
they
you
ain't
this
on
right
his
here.
level. Like,
I'll
you ain't
tell you
that
this shit
good
right
yet.
here, bro. I'm on the island right now, right? But we was going like niggas was going into the city. Niggas didn't know about Tiafimo like that.
I mean, but boxing, we gotta be fair. Boxing not big in America like that. But
Bro,
I'm saying the
Tiafimo had
crowd.
Exactly,
3
bro. And we
people
talking about
screaming.
boxing in America.
Stop,
Boxing in
Yeah.
America.
stop.
Colbert
Hold on, wait.
not
We ain't
known
talking
like that.
about hold on, wait, G. We not talking about boxing in America. We talking about boxing in New York. Different. A Spanish motherfucker from Brooklyn.
We're
Got 3
Kobe from Brooklyn, right?
Nigga, I'm trying to tell you, that's the only place they knew them niggas at, bro. They know them niggas in a couple of boroughs. Like, the whole state don't know him. That's why it was so hard to sell them fucking tickets. It took a year to sell out the Hulu Theater.
Just
Think
do
about that. I want you to really think about that. With
like
3
that.
belts, that's why it was so hard to sell them fucking tickets. It took a year to sell
Turn
out.
your TV down a little bit. Just do.
I'm just saying, it took them 3 years. It took them a
that.
whole year
What?
to sell out the Hulu Theater, bro. That's bad. You want to talk about bad? That's bad.
It's still
I
up?
mean, it's a process. He growing,
You good now? You
but as
good
far
now?
as knowing
What?
how to talk and sell himself
I got it on the
and be the
laptop
show.
today.
Because I'm not disrespecting nobody, but to be real, Chris Colbert and fucking and Tiafimo got
Nah,
the
he
damn
ain't no
niggas
chump.
on the
We
fight.
ain't saying he a chump. We ain't saying he can't. DeAndre, we're not saying he can't fight. We saying his fighting ability exceeds his
We ain't fought nobody yet.
his fighting ability. That's what I'm saying. We
No, because
put
people give Gary Russell credit for Tug. We can't do that, man. We can't do that.
Bro, I seen one. I'm tell you what. I tell you the one person I seen Chris Colbert fight. The dude was a replacement, and he came in within 9 days, and he figured Chris Colbert out halfway through the fight. If he'd had a whole training camp, he probably beat the shit out of that nigga.
But Kobe would have had a whole camp for him too, man. We got to be fair now.
Bro, that was his
I want to
coming
see him and Gary Russell because.
Kate.
And to be fair, a lot of his fights been up here, and niggas still don't know him like that.
I think Brooklyn behind him. Brooklyn boxing for sure. That's the start.
Okay.
That's the start. That's the start. He
Bro,
only got 16 fights.
and that's what I told you. Outside of
Boots got 27 fights, and he just really starting to buzz.
You said who?
Boots. He just starting to buzz with 27 fights.
Boots is from Philly.
God damn.
That's not New York.
No. I'm just saying. But Philly just as populated.
Somebody just
600,000
hit
black
on the
people.
ticket just like that. Let's see if I can show it to you.
Philly got a huge population.
You said Boot. I'm saying
I got one. I got one.
When you say Philly, like
17.
bro,
I got 117 like that.
It's not like New York. Like they don't fight in Philly.
No, that's a fighting town. That's fighter. It's a boxing gym everywhere.
It's boxing America, but
did you see?
They don't put on fights. They don't put on fights that's on TV.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah,
you know
they should though. That's a mistake. That's a mistake by the promoter.
Are you crazy? Nigga, that's robbery season. Where you had to fight at?
Make these A-leg.
Get robbed.
I think I'm finna make this one for 10. This A-leg.
I'm just saying, like, when you in like you fight in New York, it's like so many places in New York to fight upstate. You know what I'm saying?
When they fighting
Nassau,
in
Nassau
Barclays and
Coliseum.
Madison Square, Boots was having fights there a
The
lot.
movie
Might be
theater.
20 on that
You know what I'm
A-League.
saying? Then you shoot right down into
Hey, yo.
Jersey, Atlantic City. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
See?
mean, bro, like,
I said, motherfucker, how you do it?
one nigga hit for 90K around Christmas time, bro. This shit real, y'all. I'm telling y'all. One day
100,000.
I'm gonna come on this motherfucker. I'm be asking for y'all cash out. I'm like, everybody got their cash
at
out.
130,
I pay my
That
tax.
shit
I'm gonna go to hell.
like, yo, if Gary move up to 130, I got him beating Chris Colbert.
Speaking of that, my bad.
You got that Gary Russell beating Chris Colbert.
Gary gonna have both arms when he fight him.
How we don't know that Gary body might be breaking down. He might be at towards the end. I mean, we don't know if you can recover from something. I mean, he getting older with all he growing to. Maybe he overtraining. I like Gary Russell. I thought he won that fight, but he ain't beat Chris Colbert with one arm. We know
like he got a career.
Nah,
That's not a career-ending injury, bro. That he got. It's not a career.
He said he had this injury since 2008. I know a few people that have had shoulder surgery. They said their shoulder was never the same. We don't know.
Then Gary, you know what? Gary Russell's career is probably over. He can't fight no more.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that too quick. I think he's still.
That's what Trap saying. That's what
Trap
look.
saying.
No. I'm saying he can't beat Chris Colbert with one arm.
Well, how about this? How about he fight him and he get Gary Russell on his record? How about that?
No, that's what he wanted. It's just up to the PBC. PBC is holding this fight back because he really wanted Gary. He would have stepped. He said he would rather Gary Russell than dude for the belt.
Yeah, he said that after he got dude. I think he. But look, if they had Gary Russell fight last month and Colbert fight next month, they could have fought each other. Somebody lying. Somebody lying somewhere.
But how long it's gonna take Gary Russell to come back? A year?
Somebody lying somewhere.
How long it's gonna take Gary Russell to come back?
Even if it ain't Gary Trap, even if it's not Gary, just somebody like bro. We not even asking him to fight nobody. I say Foster, you say Foster ain't nobody.
I want Gary Russell for Chris Colbert. That's what I want,
bro. If you just said Gary Russell gonna be out for a year,
so
he can't
I
fight.
hope he not. But
you just said it though. Gary break his ass. What I'm saying?
No, if Gary break him down, it's good. This is what I'm saying. It's a win-win because if Gary beat him, he step on the young, up and rising, possible star. And if he beat Gary, he the next guy. Hey, somebody echoing. Somebody got it on twice.
That man gonna go in there and get smoked.
I ain't got. Oh, so you think Chris Colbert just some shit? Like you don't think he
speaking against
at all?
Huh? I don't think he fucking with Gary Russell. Not right now in his career. Word.
Who would you pick between him and Santa Cruz?
Who?
Colbert.
Colbert and Santa Cruz?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is tough.
Yo, you gonna be mad? You gonna be mad if I say this shit?
Who you got?
Prove what the fuck. I mean, Leo Santa Cruz got knockouts.
Oh.
Yeah, he been knocked out. He got knockouts. He been through it. I don't know what. I'll be right back. I don't know what the fuck Chris Colbert. I don't know, man. Like 16 fights, he can whoop everybody. Hell no.
So, Shacky Foster got 2 losses. I mean, who?
And that's what we saying. How many losses Tug had when he fought him?
But Tug was a name. That's what I'm saying.
Tug
He only
name,
saying,
bro. He's not a name. No, he's not. He's not a name, bro.
Anybody who fight Gary Russell,
no bigger than Foster name, bro.
I'm saying anybody.
Gary. You own the name if you beat Gary. You own the name if you beat Gary. If you lose again, you just like everybody else. We knew who Tug was because of Gary. The black community that you said don't mess with Chris Colbert. That's what I'm telling you. We do mess with Chris Colbert, which is why we follow Chris Colbert. And nigga,
hold on, let me see what the chat talking about because I don't think a lot of the chat. How you feel about Chris Colbert? Just do.
What's good, D man? Just do. Oh, he working on his laptop. He trying to get his laptop right. I fuck with Chris Colbert though. I was fucking with Chris Colbert for a long time. I ain't gonna say for everybody because niggas knew Chris Colbert one of those dudes who went. I'm gonna have to go in the front.
Case avoided. The jab don't help you not get it. They sold a bunch of bullshit.
Chris Colbert, Chris Colbert, one of those dudes who he like a child star, bro. Like it's like he was popping, and now he kind of been fading a little bit.
But he only really started fading when he made them comments. Everybody was like, "Oh fuck, I'm done with Chris Colbert. He a coon."
Now when he made those comments, he kind of got a little life trap.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
was
brought his
hot.
name
But
back.
I'm saying, it's a
That's what
cool
brought his
down
name
after
back
you
to
speak
life
about
when he made
somebody
those
that everybody view as untouchable.
Before those comments, he was almost just a thought. Before those comments, the comments what got us back talking about.
Hold on. I gotta switch phones. This shit on 4%. Hold on.
Well, the comments is what got most people back talking about. I remember one time you was trying to tell me who that you was trying to tell me about Trap, and I was like, nah, bro, Chris Colbert. You was trying to tell me about somebody. I can't remember who it was. He gone now though. But I remember Trap was trying to tell me about
switch
somebody.
phones. That shit was on 4%.
Yeah. I remember he was trying to tell me about somebody. And I was like, bro, I sent him a video of Chris Colbert. I said, bro, this the young nigga. And then like 4 months later, Chris Colbert came out and said this shit about Wilder. And that's when I started hearing his name again, to be real with you.
I see it.
D-Man said, fuck shit. Fuck on.
Hey, yo, bro, listen. When it comes down to Chris Colbert, bro, like when I first seen him, I was like, I'm saying like, at best, bro, he's third when it comes to Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and then him. He's the third one. He's like, if you ask the question, if you go to the park and it's Allen Iverson, J Kidd, and Steve Nash, even though Steve Nash got the MVPs, he's not getting picked up. He's gonna be on the bench. He's gonna be the reserve point guard. It's gonna be AI and Kidd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We just saying. You feel me? Like we go to the park, like that's who it is. Like he's the third guy. Like you got 16 fights, you got 6 knockouts. Your competition only gonna get better.
Right.
Like you're gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? You're looking more like Tevin Farmer than anybody.
Like you're looking like Tev.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Gary Russell said, he like remember what he said about Tev Farmer? He said Tev is a great fighter, right? He said he just don't got enough wood on his punches. Anybody remember what he said? He said, Gary said, he said, Tev don't got enough fuck you on his punches.
I got you, K.
You know what I'm saying? He said that Tev ain't got enough fuck you on his punches. So he said probably if he fought Tank, you know what I'm saying? Tank after a while, it doesn't matter what that nigga do, Tank gonna catch him with some shit. He said the difference between him and Tevin, Gary said the difference between me and Tevin is I got fuck you on my punches. And we seen that this weekend when homeboy just went run in there. That left hand got some fuck you on it. Like, come on in here. Because what Tevin Farmer got? How many fights with how many knockouts? That might be one of the worst ratios in boxing history.
I think Paulie might have it worse. He got Paulie.
Tev right there. Tev got like 4 or 5 knockouts for like 30-something fights. He right there. That's bad. And he black. From Philly. You supposed to put a nigga to sleep. He got everything but the damn. He be hitting niggas. I'm like, damn, Tev be hitting that nigga. That nigga just be like, they shake that shit right off and walk right through it. Like,
I remember a nigga told me Tevin Farmer hit hard.
Who the fuck told you that?
Look at T-Face.
I know
who the fuck told you that?
Listen,
I think it was a nigga that don't really be watching it like that.
He can fight like a motherfucker, but I remember I was going there with one of my
Tim Farmer was
homeboys.
called a
And
pure
he was
boxer.
like,
He's a pure boxer.
I was going. Me and my homeboy. I was like, yo, bro, if him and Tank fight,
Hey, yo, I'm
man,
echoing.
I said Tank gonna hurt him.
All right, good. All right.
Yeah, I'm good. I said if him and Tank fight, man, Tank gonna end up catching that boy. It gonna hurt him. I don't give a fuck about none. I don't care about his losses or none of that. But I'm saying he ain't got no knockouts, man. He not gonna be able to keep Tank up off of him forever. That's what I like when people ask me like about this fight. I'm like,
you trying to come back on trap?
Colbert,
he's a big 126 though.
Like Chris Colbert, like I think Tank can knock him the fuck out. Like how long you think you're gonna be able to keep that nigga from Tank with my both of them? You know what I'm saying? If Tevin Foreman fight Ryan Garcia, holy shit. He ain't never been in the ring with nobody that slick.
How y'all feel about that one? Let's talk about it. I like that. Tevin Foreman, my guy. How y'all feel about that?
Oh my God. Coming back, Tevin Foreman that might not be the fight he want to take, bro. Because he think Ted washed up.
Think so?
That might not be the fight he want to take. I'm being for real.
Oh, you talking about Ryan?
Not in his best. Yeah.
You talking about Ryan?
I hope it ain't Garcia. He not talking about King Ryan, is he? I hope not. I hope you're not talking about Ryan. It must be somebody with the last name Ryan, like D'Amico Ryan, ex football player or some shit. That nigga ain't. I don't think he should fight what you call Tevin Foreman.
Yeah.
Tevin Foreman light his ass up. It's an easy fight to make. It's right down the zone.
I don't think Ryan Garcia chin just overly strong to be just standing there with him anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like people think now, people say Ryan Garcia knock him out. I said, shit, I know Tevin ain't the hardest puncher, but shit, Luke Campbell not either. And I want my guy Trap to come back on because he loves Luke Campbell.
It ain't just that, man. Fucking Tevin Foreman can really fucking fight, bro. And he had his layoff. He done I know he older, but you know, he had a chance to, you know, he might got one good last hurrah in him. Beat the damn shit out of Ryan Garcia in that damn match.
He ain't that old, if I don't recall. Like he's probably like what, like 32?
Nah, but you know what the zone did to him though. You remember what the zone did to him, man? They ran that man rugged when he got that damn belt.
Yeah.
Every time you looked up,
they were trying to get him beat.
Exactly. So you know what I'm saying? Every time you looked up, he had that damn belt.
I ain't gonna lie though. Tevin Foreman said that was one of his most lucrative times.
Yeah, because they gave him the bag.
He got $1 million every time. He got $1 million every time. That boy made his Canelo check in a year. He made his $5 million a year. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, they had him fighting like damn 4-5 times a year. I'm like, God damn,
nigga won the belt.
Like,
nah, really, bro. It was 6. If you can't look, he won the belt. The nigga had to pop for the steroids. They gave him the title shot. He won the belt. You know, he won the fight. Yeah. He won the fight. He lost it, but the dude popped dirty. Fought again for actually won it. There's 2 fights: defense, and then he fought JoJo. That's like 5-6 fights.
That was only like an 18-month span, right?
She was like, she about 20. She about 26 months, pop. Everything I said was about 28 months, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you ran this nigga ragged. He ain't get to enjoy it. Like, and then you know the nigga got no businesses because that nigga ain't no dummy. Niggas think Tevin a dummy because of the eye, and he talked with his lips.
Told me Tevin Farmer on. Nigga told me Tevin Farmer on 20% of Philly right now.
Yeah, with what you call with real estate. That nigga, you know what I'm saying? He know what he was doing. He was already doing it. That's just like when niggas be like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be like, when we talk about Joe Smith, niggas like, Joe won't give up his job. Hell no, he know where the real money come from.
Because you know what?
You know, listen, when this fighting shit over, right? Joe Smith gonna be known as he gonna, like in New York, like, man, you live off, it's your name. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you was the damn what, super middleweight or what? No, he's what? Lightweight champion of the world?
Light heavyweight
champion of the world? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Niggas gonna have him come fix their house and get an autograph.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna be the man. Look, like out here where I live at right now, when Joe retires, he gonna be the fucking man. He gonna have a bar. He gonna have a restaurant. He gonna have a gym. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be set for life, bro. Not, you know what I'm saying? Word. When you talk about, he already got like the people was like, you know what I'm saying, like Joe, like they was really on him, like niggas like Joe, like man, I ain't about to goddamn. Joe, like man, I got this house to finish making. I get in shape like that. You know what I'm saying? Word up.
I'm gambling.
Yo, Casey boy, you funny as hell.
This would being a Cowboy fan to get you right here. Mm-hmm.
Why are you a Cowboy fan, man? Yo, listen, you know what? I respect y'all for staying on that long, though. Word, Cowboy fans and Jet fans, I respect them the most. I respect Cowboy fans and Jet fans.
My cousin a Jets fan.
Bro, it's hard. Every time somebody say they're a Jets fan, I sing that damn.
What about the Lions, though, or the Browns?
You expect them to suck. Suck. They are known
if I lived in Detroit and was a Lions fan, they would have had to pay me, yo. But ain't no way.
They know
ain't no way.
Bro, how much you think them tickets is, man? Them tickets don't cost no damn money, man. You think about it. Detroit, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas actually show up to the games. Detroit supposed to be broke. Man, them tickets don't cost no money, man. Them tickets ain't running like that. But you a Jets fan, and you got to keep watching the Giants just do better than you no matter what. Yo, that shit, I'm just telling you, they play in the same stadium. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then Mark Sanchez, he pushed them back even more with the butt fumble, bro. That shit is legendary up here. I'm just trying to tell you.
Yeah. That's what he knows.
That shit is legendary. It don't matter what happened. Like, if a Jets fan is killing a Giants fan in an argument, all he got to do is say the butt fumble.
His bank
and they got to shut up. He got to shut up. That shit is over. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Word him up. Word up. They'd be like, Rex Ryan did better in Buffalo than he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's over, bro. That shit get ugly, bro. Word him up. That shit funny as hell. Word. Not everybody, but yo, T. I told you to pick Buffalo.
I picked KC.
They had to retire that shit off ESPN.
Buffalo lost.
I told you to pick Buffalo.
They lost.
I know.
Facts.
He said, T, I sent you 5. I saw it, K.
I want you to ride with me. I need to
They almost pulled it out. They almost pulled that shit out. They went overtime shit. They almost won them motherfuckers. They were going back and forth. If he had got the ball last, if he had got the ball last, he would have won. But
he didn't.
What's his name? Pat Mahomes got the ball in overtime.
Well, he had to score. Game over. So who you got going to the Super Bowl now?
Shit, the Rams.
The Rams against who? We got the Bengals and the
Kansas
Chiefs.
City.
So who you got?
Kansas City. Nah, yeah, okay, yeah.
You got Kansas.
I'm riding with the Bengals.
You gonna ride with the Bengals?
Yeah, I'm riding with the Bengals.
So okay.
Because they beat us.
So we're gonna get a new Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yep, I'm riding with the Bengals because they beat us.
Rams not beating San Francisco. All right. They playing it. They playing it. Where they playing it in LA, right? Yep. So it's a home game. It's gonna be warm. Ain't gonna be no excuses. Trap got San Francisco versus Cincy. I don't want to see. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Just San Francisco get one quarterback and they ain't on this college shit. Like I said last night, the coach for the 49ers, that nigga played. He had like he playing Madden. The way he pulled Garoppolo for the other nigga, and then as soon as he be like, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna put Garoppolo back in because the owner probably calling him from downstairs, like, yo, I paid this motherfucker a bunch of money. Word him up. I just think like these quarterbacks mid game. Until you gambling, you don't see how you change quarterbacks mid game.
Last night, bro. Nah, I saw it, bro. I just went back on that motherfucker. I saw that motherfucker.
Yeah, nigga, you started snoring and everything, nigga.
Yeah, I saw that. I woke up and just went back on that motherfucker. That's why I can go to sleep on the games because I still can watch them jokes. I can go sleep on. Once I woke up, I had watched the Gary Russell fight. I just go back on them jokes.
So Casey Boy got the Rams winning the whole Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I think too. Probably. I think it'll be Rams Bengals though.
Yeah, what y'all think about Charlo talking about fighting
Canelo? Well, Charlo fighting Canelo?
No, Crawford and Charlo. Jamel.
I don't think that shit gonna happen. I don't want to talk about Bud fight nobody but Earl. I don't even want to talk about that no more.
You don't want to talk about because I said that shit. You don't want to talk about because I said that shit. That's why.
I don't want to talk about it because that's what I want to see. I mean, but he could do it. I
told you that was his option, bro. He got two options.
I mean, he could do it.
There's two options. Those two options right there. Bing, bong, word. If the shit don't work out, if it don't look like it's gonna work out with, he do the same thing they tell him Boo Boo to do. Move up to 168 and you know what I'm saying, invoke your championship clause to fight Canelo. He can do the same thing.
I don't think he win. I don't think he beat Jamel.
I think he spanks Jamel.
I don't think he beat. I think he got a better chance at Earl.
I think he spanks Jamel.
I think he got a much better.
You asking me? He got a much better shot at Earl.
I think so. Earl a little smaller.
Man, hey man, look, man. It's reports that Jamel been beating up Earl been beating up
That's
Jamel.
probably true, but Earl a little bigger. Earl a little bigger than Bud, you know what I'm saying? And Jamel a little bigger than Earl.
Yeah,
So I mean Jamel be a lot bigger than Bud, you know what I'm saying? I think Earl are more winnable. I think Earl might be able to beat Jamel. I think Bud got a better chance to beat Earl than Jamel do. You know what I mean?
I think spanking Jamel. I'm just telling you, I got him spanking Jamel. Heard up.
I just think Jamel a bad matchup for Bud, though. I ain't gonna lie. I always felt like that. Even when, they was saying that shit like maybe a year or so ago, the little rumor. I was like, bro, no, Bud, do not do that shit.
Nah, it wasn't no rumor what it was. Bud was saying, I need to fight. He basically,
he said Jamel that actually.
Yes, because Jamel was like, fight me. And Bud was like, keep my name out your mouth. I'm going to come up there and take your fucking belt. And then Jamel ain't saying nothing else. So, like, to me, that lets me know something. Like, he laughing because he know that's what the fuck it was. That's why you laughing over there, Judge Dude. Jamel said that shit, like, he like, come fight me. Like, they say shit and think they ain't going to say nothing. And Bud said, keep my name out your mouth.
Bud actually can go fight him, though. Like, Bud could fight him after him and Costano fight,
bro.
Bud could fight him next.
He can fight him. Word. Now, you think about it. Is that smart for Bud to catch him after the two Tony Harrison wars, the two Castano wars, and then Bud be like, beep, waiting for you, Earl.
He
Wait
said
for
he'd
you,
welcome him to
Move
154.
60-40 now. Like, you
I don't
gotta
think
think
it's gonna
it's
be.
chestnut checkers, my nigga.
That's
He
easy.
can do
That's
it
easy
then.
to say, Pop. That's easy to say. It ain't easy to do. It ain't easy to do,
No,
motherfucker.
that shit can happen by the beginning of next year.
It's easy to
Boy,
say.
can be in position like that.
I'm finna
It
go
can be
and
that
beat up
simple, bro.
Jameer Charlo. There's nothing to go do that shit though. It's nothing to go do that shit, man. There ain't nobody you just waking up going to beat up. You know what I mean? There ain't nobody you just waking up in the morning like, yeah, I'm
want to
finna
beat
go
that
beat up.
dude up, man. Like, listen,
Yeah, I'm finna
listen,
go
bro.
beat up Jameer Charlo.
Jamel knows something, because listen, there's no way that them mouthy ass niggas, right? Listen,
Bro,
no way
it ain't
them
not.
boy
It
say
ain't
one
no
thing to
reason
that
to
man.
keep. It ain't no reason to keep
He
going
said
that bull
one
because
thing to that man, bro.
he not in his
Nah,
division.
no, listen.
Pop. He not
He
in his
said,
division.
Bud said one thing to him.
Bud could
He
literally
trying
go
to act
fight
like,
him tomorrow. He could be like, "Hey, bro, I'm moving up." He could literally go fight him. If Bud go do it, he go do
Yeah,
it.
he gotta get
It ain't nothing
Castano out the
Jamal need
way.
to worry. I mean, Jamel need to worry about. That ain't nothing he need to be worried about.
listen.
That's like
Hey, listen.
Gary. That's like Gary calling out Bud.
A lot of motherfuckers
That's like
think
Gary.
Castano need to
That's
get
like
him out the
that's
way.
like Gary calling out Bud, bro. Who like?
Huh?
That's like Gary
It's
calling
not,
out
no,
Bud.
it's only
Like that
one
ain't
weight
nothing
class.
Bud.
That's like a
That ain't
4-weight
nothing
class.
Bud need to. That ain't nothing Bud need to
That's
worry about.
a 4-weight.
There ain't nothing
What?
he need to worry about.
Why not? Why? Hey, listen. When it's a one weight class between them, I ain't hell no. Cause we seen the same thing about Charlo.
Gary
Going up
Russell stepped on the scale.
8
That shit said 140, 144. Gary Russell stepped on the scale, said 144. He said, I can make 147. What's up? And Bud said, I'll break your neck. But he didn't say, let's fight. Because it don't matter because you're not in my weight class. That's why he didn't say, let's fight. But Bud actually can go up.
That's 4 weight classes.
But
he said, I'll break your
Gary
neck.
stepped on the scale. Gary stepped on the scale at one. He put the camera on the scale and said 144. He looked up and said, Bud, I slapped the shit at you back in the day. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
Bud said, I'll break your neck, but he didn't make no move.
I'll break your neck.
But he ain't make no move. He said, I'll break your neck, just like he said, I'll go up there and fight Jamel. Just like he said, I'll knock Earl Spence out. Just like he said, man, don't make me do Bud like that, man. Let's not do that. Let's not even. We ain't talking about fantasy. I'm not talking about fantasy. I ain't talking about fantasy fights, man. I want some Bud. I want some Bud fight Earl Spence or I want some Bud fight Charlo. If he go fight Charlo, bro, go to 154. If you're not gonna go 154, I won't see you fight Earl.
He can do whatever he want, bro. That's the thing right there. He can do whatever he want.
And I know that, and that's why I'm upset with him because I know he can do whatever he want to do, and he not doing what I think he should be doing.
The thing is, see, look, just do. I'm gonna talk reason. I'm gonna talk reasonable with you. This year, right?
Fight after this. Nah, Bud gonna get a fight easy. He got a belt. Like he got
this year. Like everybody keep talking about this lawsuit. Bud better get that. Shut up with this lawsuit shit. Shut up. The lawsuit is something different. Shut up with this lawsuit shit. Listen, he got the belt. What he can. Bernie already said, Bud next fight. Look, I don't even want to say. But listen, here's the thing. Bud can fight Charlo, and I think he can beat Charlo. And then he can just wait for who. Earl said he ain't gonna be down there too much longer. He can wait for Earl. Word of mother. Bud been talking about going to 154. 2 years ago.
I ain't got no problem with it.
I'm just saying, bro. Then now when Earl come up, is it who is 60-40 who?
And guess what, Pop? I bet you Earl gonna take whatever Bud offer. And we gonna get that fight. And then look, and then I'm gonna come back here and say, you see how easy a fight happened when a nigga say yes? I guarantee you, if Bud move, I hope he do, because that make perfect sense. I hope he do. If Bud move up at 154 and Earl unified 147, that fight most definitely gonna get made. I can see the fight getting made that way. I'm most definitely see the fight getting made that way. I'm most definitely see the fight getting made that way. So that's about another year though. This 2023 then.
Yeah, beginning of the year we could get that fight. Oh, know what I'm saying? Word of mother. And because I really don't think Charlo. I don't think he can beat Bud. Word, he's only an inch taller. I think Bud got a longer arm reach, and I think Bud outbox him. Word.
But that's it. It's a power difference, bro. Like, okay, look, like I'm 6'1", 160, right? If I fight nigga 6'1", 260, You know what I mean?
Bro, they not that damn big apart, man, in weight and power, man. Come on,
Okay,
man.
but okay,
They
so
not that big
what's
of
the
weight.
heaviest? What's the heaviest Bud get? What's the heaviest Bud get?
I don't know, like probably maybe 170, 175. Because I seen him stand next to Boo Boo, and him and Boo Boo
so
was
how
too much
heavy?
bigger.
So how heavy you think Charlo get?
Who, Jamel? What, he's about
Yeah,
5'10",
Jamel.
so he's stolen, but maybe probably like 185, 190. I don't think he walk around in no 200 pounds like that.
Bud don't walk around there in no 170, 180. Bud might get about 160, bro. Bud ain't going. Bud ain't getting
listen, man, I don't know what he walks around at, bro.
He lift weights. Bud lift weights to get to 147. He a small dude.
What you mean? So you think? Hold on, wait. You think Bud go up in weight to make 147?
Yes, that's exactly what he did, Pop.
Nah, he bugging,
exactly
bro. Like it was
that's
hard for him to make those weights. That's why.
Pop, that's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did, Pop.
Bruh, Bud was known for complaining about making the weight.
Bro, Bud said, y'all just let me fill out in the division. I feel good. I'm ready now. He lift weights to be.
That was the first fight. You let him come in and like a couple
No,
of fights.
after he beat Sean Porter, he said, y'all just let me fill into this division. I'm ready. I can't be beat. Bro, he gaining weight to fight at 147, bro.
I can't, I don't understand how you sound saying that, bro. When I seen him when he was standing next to Boo Boo, there was no way he gaining weight. Like
what Bud fight it in the amateurs?
Shit. I think 130.
It's his natural weight,
G.
Natural weight, G.
Look, Case of Voice said Bud walk around at 177.
Man, Bud walk around about one. Bud walk around about 167. Most people fight except for heavyweights, but most people fight at a higher weight than they fight in at a lower weight than they fight in the Olympics. Bud fought the same way he came in. He fought the same way he came in there. Like Bud is a product of naturally gaining weight to move up in the division. We got a question, man.
Yeah, I'm disagreeing with you on that one, bro. The nigga is he's not that small, bro. What niggas tell me, long arms. I'm just telling you from what niggas that's been around him and seen him, like
Jamel walk around about 190. Yeah, something like that, bro. Something like that. 170, 190.
Like, so that's 20 pounds, bro. That's not a real big difference, bro.
Nah, 20 pounds is a lot, Pop.
That's not a real big difference, bro.
That's Devin Haney. That's Devin Haney fighting Jamal Charlo, bro. You gotta listen to what you be saying sometimes, bro. That's Devin Haney fighting Jamal Charlo. That's a huge difference, bro. That's a huge difference.
All right,
if you say huge difference, bro. That's a huge difference, bro. Weight class is real in boxing, bro. It's a real thing. Weight class for a reason. You see, Earl said what Earl say. Caleb Plant said, I remember Earl Spence had beat me up back in the day in the MG. I still remember that Earl. Hit me up, Earl. And then they told Earl Spence about what Earl say. Somebody said, nah, I'm straight. Caleb Plant different now. He said, I'm straight. Are you different now? Now is Earl, now would you say Earl a better fighter than Plant? Now top of the head, most people say yeah. But when you really think about it, Caleb Plant beat the fuck out of Earl Spence, bro. It wouldn't even be close. Wouldn't be close. Then wait.
I don't know if it beat the fuck out of him.
I would beat the fuck out of Earl, bro.
He like, beat the fuck out of
Earl Spence, bro. Their weight matter, bro.
I don't know if I can say that. But you know what? Yeah, he'll beat the fuck
Earl,
out.
No, Earl said it, bro. You ain't Earl said it.
Yeah, he can say that.
So many words. Earl said, "Nah, I'm good on this smoke." I'm good on this.
He said that. That's good. I mean, Caleb will have to come down to 160, right?
I don't know, but whatever he got to do, Earl say he's straight. That's all I'm getting at. Like that weight matter, man. That weight matter. Like that's like let me see. Gary Russell and Bud.
I don't know.
Gary Russell and
Bud. I don't know what Case Ford just put. He said boxing scene said that Bud walks around at 177. And Jamel walks around
at 157.
Just saying, bro. Hey man, I'm just saying, Bud lose weight. I'm just telling you, man. Like I just know, like I'm just telling you.
So you
dude,
think Jamel walking around here? So how do Jamel miss weight if he walking around at 157?
Hey man, hey listen, bro. I'll just hey listen.
No. Ask
that.
yourself that. Don't ask boxing saying. Ask yourself that. How do Jamel miss weight if he walk around at 157?
I don't know.
Because he don't walk around at 157. Just like Bud don't walk around at 177.
Hey bro, I'm just telling you from a nigga I know that's been around him,
bro.
Bud don't walk around at 135. He don't walk around at 140.
Nah, he don't. He
about 170
he walk
pounds.
around like 160, 170. He might get to 170.
I'm telling you, it's real easy. It's real. Bud cuts 20. I'm trying to tell you, he don't want to make 147 like that no more. Like
Bud cutting 20 pounds. Bud cutting 20 pounds is what? If he had 170, him cutting 20 pounds is 150. He fight at 47. He walk around like 160 something. He's heavy. His heaviest might be 170. His heaviest might be 170, bro.
I'm trying
Bud
to tell
not a
you.
big dude, bro. He not a big guy.
You got your opinion. I got mine. I'm just telling you. That's why he ain't.
Really came up from 130.
Wait,
Earl
started at 154. Earl started at 154. Bud came up from 130, 135, 140, 147.
And
then talk about
and guess what?
Go to
and guess what Sudden T said, Case of Boy? And guess what Sudden T said?
He said Jamal walks around. So they walk around weight is probably the same. Bud just cuts more weight. So is that what you're saying?
He said
they know they're not big dudes. So that's what I'm trying to crush. That's what I'm trying to tell T.
Bro, Jamel walk around about 190. Bud walk around about 170.
Jamal walk around at about 190.
Jamal walk around about 2 something. Jamal gonna be huge when he quit boxing. Jamal gonna be huge when he quit boxing. He gonna be weight, man. Jamal walk around much heavier. Jamal walk around 200 plus, bro. If he stop by, he gonna be 200 plus pounds. Easy.
I disagree with you.
No, I don't. I mean, I disagree with you.
What
I'm saying is, I'm saying all that to say, if Bud really want to go out there and fight him, he got that choice. Jamel don't got a choice to fight Bud. Bud got a choice to go fight him. So we talking about shit.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I've been.
So we talking about shit, right? Crush, they not, bro. Crush, I'm not, bro. Come on, man. I know it, bro. I'm not. I'm done. That's why I changed the subject.
Started at 135.
Where Jamel? Where Jamel fight it in the amateurs?
I don't know.
160.
Okay. Where did he start his career at?
54.
And he stayed there, right? He didn't start at 147. Right. He stayed at 154.
Right. Where Bud fighting the amateurs? Where Bud fighting the amateurs?
135, probably.
Where he started his career?
135. 130 started 130.
He fought in the amateurs at 130. He started his career at 130. He's naturally 130 pounds, bro.
What do you mean?
At 154. I'm saying Bud gonna lose.
Might just cut weight all the time to go.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna lose. He gonna lose because that's a different kind of power. That's what I'm saying.
That shit ain't different, man. Word the mother. Word up.
Power at 147 and power at 154 not different.
You're right. You're right. It's not that much of a difference.
Different
right.
power, bro. I asked you a question, Pop. I asked you a question.
It's not that much of a difference, bro. I'm just saying.
I asked you a question, Pop.
People, different one for different. Like, bro, like if a dude coming down in weight, like I'm telling you, if a guy coming down in weight, if they weigh around the same, if they coming down in weight, Jamel fought at light middleweight,
154.
So that's 154, and he hasn't went with.
And that's his natural weight. That's his natural weight. And where the Bull fighting the amateurs? Where the Bull fighting the amateurs?
I'm trying to tell you right
130,
now.
135.
Y'all know anybody who's been around Bud?
130.
Listen to what I'm saying. Do y'all know anybody who's been around?
Bro, you're not the only person who's seen Bud in person, bro. I go to fight.
I've never been around,
bro. I done been flow seats, bro. I done been flow seats, bro. You're not the only person who's seen Bud in person, bro. Bud
I've never been around,
bro.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I've never been around him. I'm just trying to tell you,
bro. That's
Nigga
what I'm
told
getting
me,
at,
I
bro.
said,
He's
yo,
not that big, bro. The nigga's not
I'm
that
trying
big.
to tell you, T. I'm trying to tell you. The last time my homeboy seen him, he said Bud was about $170.
That's what I said, nigga. He's
So
big,
that's,
bro.
that's what I've been saying. That Bud walk around at about
The
$170.
heaviest he gonna get is about 170, bro.
That was right after his fight.
That's the heaviest he gonna get.
How heavy do you think Jamel Charlo gonna get? 225 pounds?
Bro, when Bud quit boxing, Bud be walking around this motherfucker skinny as hell. Watch. When Bud quit fighting, I lie because he gonna be a trainer, so he still gonna be in the gym and shit. Never mind, he still gonna be in the gym and shit. I look at Mark Breland. Look at a nigga like Mark Breland. Mark Breland was buff as hell when he was fighting. Mark Breland thin as hell for real.
That might tell you something.
Nah, bro, when you stop working out, you lose weight if you a skinny nigga. When you stop working out.
So he ain't okay. So you telling me is when Jamel stopped fighting?
I'm telling you that
Bud
Bud don't want them Jamel problems because he had 147 and he don't want them Herb problems. So let's focus on 147 first. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
So if the fight get made at 154, what you gonna say then?
I'm gonna say, let's see it. I'm gonna throw a fight party when it happens.
All right, cool.
That's what I'm gonna do. He said the way that Bud fight Jamel, go get his ass. And I don't want, and I'd rather see him in Earl. I think he got a better chance to beat Earl. And Jamel, I don't see why he even going up there fucking with Debo. He said Jamel said he does not want to move to 160 because that's a weight too hard for him to make. Yeah. And then he also said when Earl Spence come up, he gonna move. And then Jamel said he gonna want to. He said, "Yep, you lose that muscle weight." Yeah. Yep. He's, I believe Bud was a lightweight in the M's. He was, bro. He was 130. He was 130, just though. I know this. I know he was. He was at 130. Bud buff as hell because he been lifting weight so long. He a monster now. You know what I'm saying? And he got muscles up here and shit now. He a monster now, but he ain't always been. He was a little nigga at first. That's what it look like when you naturally build your body. That's what it look like. You look like Bud Crawford when you naturally build your body. Your body stay the same and shit when you want some. You just seen Bud head ain't got no big. You just seen, you know what I'm saying? That nigga ain't a overly big dude. He's not overly big dude. It's the moment that nigga stop lifting weights, he gonna look like me. He's out looking it up. Y'all ask questions, so I got it. Yeah, facts. I knew Bud was 130 though in the M's. He said he a doctor, nigga. Yeah, I don't see him beating no fucking Jamel. I don't want to see yet. If he go fight Jamel, he should already done beat Earl Spence. If he beat Earl Spence, then hell yeah, I can see him beating Jamel. Cause I seen him beat a big dude. You know, he's reached longer than Earl Spence. I mean, he's reached longer than a lot of niggas. You know what I mean? But he's reached longer than Kell Brooks, but he still got touched by Kell Brooks. So you just gotta. I don't know if that's just you want to go up and fight a bigger. Earl Spence is a bigger, younger fighter in your division. You want to go up another division and fight a bigger, younger fighter?
Do whatever he wants.
Do you, or is it just what you're saying? Because we don't know if you want to fight this nigga.
A or B, he can do it with A or B. That's his options. A or B.
He said, I ain't gonna look like him. I'm bigger than him. He said he not moving up even if EJ moves up. Because if he makes weight, he's at that class. Okay, K. When him and Earl literally was just together. Like they were just together with Trio. And they said this, but I got you, K. I got you. He said he can't beat up on EJ, so he ain't fucking with Jamel. He can't beat up on EJ, so he ain't fucking with Jamel. I don't know. I think he got a much better shot against Earl, though. Be real with you. It's gonna be I don't know. Well, neither one of them really jab. They both throw hooks like a motherfucker. Don't neither one of them really jab too much. It's gonna be a hook fight, goddamn. Neither one of them really but now that ain't what you want to do though. Even if I can see him up on the shit against Jamel and Jamel rocking his ass to sleep. He said he's staying at Super Western a long time. Case Avoid, drop the link. Drop the link where he said this, John. I want to see that, John. Because you keep talking to me about it. So
Jamel?
I want to see that, John.
Yeah, Jamel did say that. He said word. Word. He said he said he wants to defend. He wants to defend that damn what you call.
Right.
He said he wants to defend it. Word. Yeah, yeah. Hey, D-Man Jr. Word. He been beating Jamel up for a long time.
He said if the roles reverse, Bud fans will call Spence all types of duck. Bro, what I'm saying is I don't care if he move up. That makes sense to me. That makes my thing is if you're not gonna fight Earl, you need to move. I've been said that on 50 Southern Tees ago. If you ain't gonna fight him, you need to move up. What you doing? Like my thing is, bro, you really just sitting here holding the belt over dude here, like, hey, I got the belt you can't get. If you go move up, you move up. You acting like a little girl. That's how I feel. Like, what you doing? You gonna fight him or you not gonna fight him?
Man, when Caleb Plant had the belt, it was all right.
No, Caleb Plant ain't say nigga. Caleb Plant agreed to everything, and Canelo pulled out and made another deal and came back and made the same deal that he pulled out. They had nothing to do with
Hold on, man. Hold up. What you call ass?
Bro, Caleb Plant said, "Give me 10 million." Caleb Plant said, "Give me 10 million." I'm not signing, bro. I'm not signing if you get hurt. If I get hurt, you can keep fighting. That's what Caleb Plant said. He said that, bro. He said, "I'm not fighting Earl Spence, bro."
He held on to that belt for a whole year. He held on to that belt for a whole year. I ain't have no problem with him holding that belt. If it was his
fire. Now he really don't. If he's not going, him moving up to fight Jamel is not a duck because you're moving up to fight another champion. But whatever you gonna do, bro, you got one fight left. Earl finna fight Ugas. There's one fight left. After that, you either go fight Earl or. You know what I'm saying? I hope he don't.
He can make that decision before Earl fight Ugas. That's the crazy shit.
Cool.
That's the crazy shit.
He needs to move up here or something. He's at Ted Brook. Man, what's going on here, man?
I'm just telling you, he can definitely do that.
Man, he could, and we know he could because he's WBO. There's two big fights. And what I'm saying, you sitting on two big fights. Don't want this one for whatever reason. And this one is just more talk because this shit ain't happening. It's just something to talk about. You ain't fighting Jamel. We know this shit. You know what I mean? Because you don't even want to fight Earl right now. I'm finna go fight a bigger nigga from Texas instead of the little nigga that's down here in my division.
Now he don't want to fight Earl. That's crazy.
You just said Bud can do what he want to do.
I said that's plan B. Plan A is Earl. Plan B is everybody like if he can't get the Earl fight, what he gonna do? Fight you
He's fighting another champion, but moving up, knowing you and Spence is next. I don't even care about that, but you can't duck Earl with a Charlo fight. It just don't make sense to me. You can't duck Earl with a Charlo fight. You can't. So that ain't. You can't that ain't. But if you stay, let's say Earl beat Ugas, you stay at 147 and you fight Mario Barrios or some shit like that, then that's a duck. Or like let's say
that's a duck.
Or like let's say Earl beat Ugas. Let's say Earl beat Ugas, right? And Earl just chilling, right? And let's say you fight Keith Thurman after Barrios win. That's cool for you and Earl to fight at the end of the year or beginning of next year. Like that's cool. But anything outside some shit like that, and you still at 147, I'm looking at you funny. It gotta be Earl, or if you're gonna fight somebody, to stay ready. If you're gonna fight somebody, stay ready. Then you gotta be like, a nigga that makes sense, get you some money or some shit like that.
Hold on, wait.
It look like they trying to push boots. It look like they trying to push boots on both of y'all, so y'all niggas need to get with the business. That's what it look like.
That's what it look like. But okay, it said when Cam Brook went up to fight Triple G, we called it a duck against who?
Nah, he's not a duck, D man. That's not a duck, D man. You can't duck Earl. You can't duck. How you ducking? It's not you fighting Jamel. The hell? You can't. It's like me saying. That's like me signing to fight nigga out the street right now. I say, I want to fight him. I move up to fight motherfucker. Goddamn, Sonny Edwards. Am I ducking the nigga on the street because I want to fight Sonny Edwards?
See, hey, bro, listen. See, that's the whole thing right now, right? Because it's like I'm not even gonna front. This is like a pro. This is like a majority EJ chat comment over here. So here's some funny shit that Buzz Plan B, which is the fight, whoever undisputed is, right? You call that a duck.
Either one of them fight someone they're ducking. EJ ain't getting no pass either.
Yeah, like real talk. If EJ was in
low said Boost got next. Now it's pretty even. Case of war, Bud fan, you a Bud fan,
and then everybody else.
I fuck with both of them right now. D man not. Tay D don't really give a fuck. Tay D.
It took a second for it to sink into you though, because you was just like hell no, he can't fight Jamel Charlo, and then he was like,
ain't nobody on his ass. Ain't nobody on his ass but D Man Jr. Ain't nobody on ass but D Man Jr.
I'm looking at this shit.
You ain't nobody on ass. You on Case of War on the same page.
Case of War said I'm not a Bud fan.
Huh? Nah, he not.
Said, this is what I'm saying. His plan B is the fight for undisputed at 154.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but it took a second for you to sink into you though. Till you was just like, hold on, nah, it do kind of make because
bro. I did a video. I did a video months ago, bro. And said, bro, if you're not fighting early, you need to get out the way. It ain't sink in now. I didn't want to talk about it because it's not going to happen. Like, I'm done talking about fantasy fights, bro. Okay. He need to focus on. I don't want to hear nobody tell me, Bud, win no more fantasy fights. I don't want to hear nothing about no more fantasy fights.
I don't know it's a fantasy fight.
Until he move up to 54. Until he move up to 54, I don't want to hear. That ain't the move. Right now he at 47, and Earl finna fight Ugas, and that's what I want to see. Until he get out that division, you not fighting Jamel.
Who fights first?
Earl.
Earl fights before Jamel. I think the Jamel Charlo fight is first.
I thought you were talking about
Jamel Charlo fight. No, I'm talking about the Jamel Charlo fight is first, right?
I don't know.
I think it's before.
He said, "Real shit. I ain't with either of them." He said, "Why the fuck Bud talking about a plan B? He ain't even made it ever see what's over plan A." Bro, I don't even, bro. At this point, bro, rather Earl go fight him for undisputed at 54. After, bro, Earl undisputed at 47, Bud undisputed at 54. That's cool with me too, bro.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Do it.
I don't give a fuck.
See, as long as
that's even better. That's cool. But look, my thing is, bro, if you're not gonna fight early at 47, then just gonna get out the way. That always been it. I said you either ducking him or you finna get out the way. One or two.
Bro, that shit is just a different story. Like what he can do right now without having Bob Arum like as his promoter is he can do this. He can do one or two things. He can sit back and wait for Earl to beat Ugas. Or he can go up there and fight for that belt. It's either or. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a big thing, you know what I'm saying? Heard.
He said, "Bud, damn try to find EJ at 54. If he get undisputed, he'll be able to say 70-30. But look, the difference is, the difference is, you know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen when Bud say 70-30? Eric gonna say, cool. And he gonna sign it, he gonna sign this, and then Bud gonna be like, oh shit.
Well, then it won't even be that. Like if Earl move up, it'll be what? It'll be like what? It'd be mandatory, right? So it's like 65-35, some shit like that. Because you're moving up to get the belt. You're moving up to fight the champion.
He said exactly. Then he's gonna try facts. So Bud moving up to 54 first to get undisputed. That make, bro, that's an even better story. Be real with you. Undisputed versus undisputed. That's the even better story. But what I'm saying is,
okay. Go ahead.
But what I'm saying, where the fuck you been, bro? Hell nah, fuck that. Fuck that, bro. Where the fuck you been at, bro?
Who the drip?
He said Boba because go be a rematch. He saying Ergo win the first fight. Bro, Drip, nigga, I thought you was gone. I thought you had fuck you been there, Drip. That must suspended your Twitter account, bro. Drip had been MIA in this joint.
Yo, because the only thing I see, bro, like it still depends on what Jamel versus Buzz sells. See, like here's the thing, right? You know what I'm saying? When people say fighting boots wouldn't sway shit on the people saying 70-30 or the 60-40 that what you call won't. Oh, Dripper said his shit suspended permanently. Damn.
Somebody got to make it. Somebody not drip. Somebody get somebody else to make your email with their email. Don't use your phone or nothing. They gotta use their phone. They gotta make an email. Use their phone and send it to you, and you put your name on it. Cause what I had to do, bro. These niggas ain't been stop me or drip. Don't let the niggas stop me, bro. Don't let the niggas stop me. Drip. Get somebody from another phone to make you an email account, make you a Twitter with a different name, and send it to you, and then you can put whatever you want to put on that motherfucker, and you're going to be good. Shout out Terry Smooth Jr. Terry Smooth Jr. did me like that. Terry Smooth Jr. got me back in the game.
I mean, your case of voice, like, listen, like, I don't even want to be disrespectful to, I don't even want to be disrespectful to Castano. It doesn't matter who wins the fight between Castano and Jamel. Bud can fight for undisputed. It doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. Where Earl can fight for undisputed at 154. It doesn't really matter. Like, real talk. Like, if Bud can, Earl could be like, you know what? I mean, shit. We being for real? I'm not lying, right?
Say it again. Hey, boy, you want to beat that, K? K, you need to come on so I could talk to you a little bit.
They're trying to hustle. Hey, listen, at any given time, right? At any given time. Okay, because I think the Charlo Castano fight is before that. Let's say Castano wins that fight, right? Before Earl fights Ugas, that nigga can invoke his damn clause if he want to, bro. Word him up. And say he want to fight on the street right there. That shit is that's real talk. Earl can say it. Earl, like, listen, I mean, if it's they got a date, unless they got a date and everything, and it's signed on the contract and everything on the contract, you know what I'm saying? Earl can invoke his clause to fight for undisputed at 154 if he fucking want to.
He ain't undisputed.
No, I said after the fight, because the Charlo Castano fight is before. You know what I'm saying? If Earl didn't have his name on the dotted line saying that he fight Ugas, right?
Yeah, Earl don't want to jump up and fight Jamel though.
No, listen, this is just what I'm saying. If his name is not on the dotted line, right? He could jump up. Let's say Castano beats Charlo. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Earl can jump up there at any given time, like I'm the WBC and the IBF. You know what I'm saying? Either way, he could jump up there and fight for undisputed later on in the year against Castano. He absolutely could, right?
And yeah, I think he want to do that, but he want to fight Bud first.
Hey, bro, I'm not saying he wants to do that. I'm just saying, like, when I say
he do want to do that. What I'm saying,
yeah, but when I say if Bud do that, you know what I'm saying? People be like, well, he can't do that. I'm saying Bud and Earl can do that shit. What the fuck? Ugas can do the shit.
Who are you talking about?
If you listen, you've seen
trying
it before.
To get people jump up to 54.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's that big of a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, people making it seem like you're out of your mind for saying that. No, that's part of the fucking business.
Now what we're saying is he got a fight right in front of him that he can fight. Why are we talking about him going? Why are we talking about him going? He's not even in that division. Why are we talking about him fighting the guy? He's not even in his division. You saying it's easy for him to go. If it's when he get there,
said that he'd take the winner.
There, we gonna cross that bridge. We still trying to get him to fight the guy in his division. We try to get him to fight the guy in his division.
What's going on, VV?
That's the plane if Charlo lose. That's a big if. What's good, VV?
Yeah, no, I've been listening to you guys, especially like the Spence Charlo thing. I think that's an amazing fight. I think if Spence goes to 154, he'd probably fight someone like Erickson Lubin though, because Charlo and Spence are friends or whatever. I hate that shit. It's like White Crawford and Porter fight or whatever.
I gotta go you gotta go up there and go for the belt. Why would you go up there as a champion
Earl said, I got 2 fights and I'm moving to 54.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way. Boom.
Fred asked Earl, did you talk to Jamel Charlo? He said, no.
What does that matter? Listen,
he said, no. No, wait. He said, no, but I got 2 fights and I'm going 154. Fred said, wait. I ain't done. Fred said, you want a title shot? He's like, yeah, they better give me a title shot if they want their money. I want an instant title shot when I go. Earl Spence, he don't care. He don't care who he fight. That's what I'm getting. I did a Southern T on that too. I did Southern T on that shit was months ago too.
Yeah, bro, I heard that. This is what I'm saying. When Earl said that, that means hurry up, nigga. Get your undisputed. And then you and your brother, you move up and your brother move up. Because here's the thing. I got 2 more fights and then I'm coming right here. And
bingo,
I'm
bro.
I'm coming up as the champion.
My friend, you shouldn't want to hold me back. You should want to make money with me. Bingo. Earl already declared the Earl. He declared the Earl on that, bro. Like,
coming up as
the
champion.
2 fights he won.
The
end over there is going to be you.
He declared the Earl on that a few times, bro.
And then he wants Bud.
That's Earl told Jamal Charlo right there next to him, you ain't beat me. And then Jamal Charlo said, nah, not you. I ain't talking about you. Earl don't care about that shit, bro.
I don't think he'll fight Bud at 147 anyway. I don't think Spence has 2 fights at 147. I think Ugas will be his last fight at 147.
Why you say that?
But he said he has 2 left.
Yeah,
he had 2 left.
He's been at welterweight for his entire career. He was at 152 as an amateur, I believe. And before the Pacquiao fight, I mean, he looked a bit drained in the face, and he's a big welterweight.
If he said I got 2 fights left, why we gotta say he got 1 fight left?
Well, so it depends on the timing of the fights, right? Because if he can get a fight like soon after Ugas, then he might have 2 fights left. I'm just not sure he does.
He won't. This is what he said. He said he won't Manny, which is now Ugas, WBA belt, and he won't Bud, which is what he been saying from the jump.
Yeah, to be undisputed.
Like that's what I'm getting at. Like what we talking about here? Like what we talking about?
If Bud moves up, does he drop that belt?
Yes, and then he opened up the second fight. What I'm saying is, after Ugas, it ain't much left for us to do. I don't know why we trying to push people up to 54. I don't know why we dancing around. Like it ain't much left.
Up, then somebody
it ain't much left. It ain't much left to do after Earl and Ugas fight. It ain't much left we got to do. We know we got to do. We know we got to do. So what we talking about, y'all? That's why. I'm really trying to keep everybody on the. I'm trying to keep us on what's important, not what.
Listen. You know what? That's your agenda, man. That if people got
my agenda is to get Bud versus Earl.
That's your agenda.
Bud moves up after Earl beats Ugas. Then
listen to this shit, man. Listen to this shit, man. It is my agenda. That's exactly my agenda. To get Bud versus
T might be right here because I know, at least to my knowledge, Bud Crawford is close to securing a deal with the PBC, and the first fight they want is Keith Thurman. So, I mean, we could get Bud Arrow later this year.
Did you been saying that? Time out. I ain't say that he close to securing the deal with PBC, but who been saying Keith Thurman, Bud. Who been saying that?
Well, I mean, that's just like the obvious fight, right? Because Thurman and Bud go way back. Like, Bud has more beef with Thurman than he does Spence, right? And Thurman's also like a draw, and it's like a good fight to get his feet into the water at PBC. Because if you remember, Mikey Garcia had to fight Broner.
If he don't fight Earl, it's Keith one time. This if Keith Thurman beat Barrios.
Yeah, because if Barrios wins that fight, Barrios probably fights Boots.
You said say it again.
Oh.
If Barrios beats Thurman, he probably fights Boots.
That'd be ending his career.
I know it.
Barrios got 2 pay-per-views now. If you add the Keith Thurman, shout out to Mario Barrios.
Hey, listen, that'd be his last one too. His last payday, because when he gonna fight Boots, that's gonna be ugly. Boots, it'll be Boots first.
Just do said Spence gonna get the strap. Then we gonna see you holding up the fight, right? That she said. I thought just do
about that, man.
He said, "Bud gotta defend that title one more time, though." But y'all trying to ice out Boost and Virgin. Nah, I'm really trying to push Boost and Virgin to each other and Earl and Bud to each other. That's my agenda. That's my agenda out here. That's really my agenda. Be real with
Telling
you.
man, that
Boots
man
and
got
Virgil are doing their own thing, right? Like I'm not too worried about what they're doing.
I don't want them to
Yo.
Go ahead. Only way I can see them two, I'm finna let y'all cook. Can I say this one time?
Yeah.
Yes, my agenda is Earl versus Bud.
I told you that shit.
That's not Pop. That's not new, Pop. That's not nothing new. Trap.
Yo,
what fight I want to see the most? What fight I
yeah,
want to see the most? Trap?
yeah, you want that fight, but the issue is Bernie, who was Bud's spokesman, said he talked to Bud, and his next fight is at 154. So it ain't necessarily what we want at this point. Bud want to go to 154. So it's not Jamel or what's the name next. He said they got a fight already in mind that they got, at 154. He said that on his channel, and Bud got a card coming up in Nebraska that he promoting a lot of local fighters. He also said that. So make sure y'all support that. But Bud, next fight, according to Bernie, on Bernie YouTube, is at 154. And Bud already know who he wants.
Say the name.
What happened to all that shit of Bud calling out EJ? All that shit.
Hold on, I played the audio. Hold on.
All that shit was junk. Bud calling out EJ.
I love shit like this, man.
Oh shit.
Now we bring up the conversation, Pop. Now he's not fighting Jamel or Earl at 54. He's not fighting Earl or Jamel.
He ain't fighting none of them, man.
Oh shit.
Why you think so?
Oh shit. God damn it. I want Bud to
ducking Spence, man. He's ducking Spence, man. That's all it is.
I want Bud to get the people so mad.
Spence loses to Ugas, then Bud will want to fight Spence.
Now he fight Ugas.
No, he's got to fight Ugas.
Bud ain't got to fight nobody, man. Bud wants to fight. I don't know. He's calling out at Spence like he's wanting Spence real bad, but what's going on now?
Well, I mean, he wants to get the complete undisputed title. He's got to fight.
Trap, you can't drop bombs like that, nigga, then pull off.
Say what?
I'm talking about Trap. You can't drop bombs like that, then pull off. Oh, y'all know I can get 10 people up here and shit now. Like, y'all can come in this joint. Ain't just 6 no more. If y'all want to come in, I can get 10 motherfuckers in here now. I've been cheap and pay for some shit.
Oh, man.
You got the professional pack? You got the pro pack?
You see, I got my son T going. You see, I got my son T going, nigga. Look, check it out. You see that shit? Look, check it out.
Hey, Pop.
Yeah, I got my son.
Pop,
nigga, one more time. You see, I got my
Pop, they
motherfucking
don't let Skinny figure it out.
You said what?
Look, take.
I said they don't let Skinny figure out how to get 10 people in here.
I said, on Saturday, y'all be coming through, huh?
Yeah, but here's the only thing. We just got to make sure Skinny don't fall asleep.
Bro, I'm look, let me tell y'all something.
Let what you gotta do. On the weekend, right? You know they got that team shit, right? So you gotta make a team with a nigga or two. So when you fall asleep, and you know what I'm saying, niggas can, because niggas be popping up, niggas be backstage, you knocked out like a motherfucker.
Yo.
See, here the thing is, I'm either gonna fall asleep at 12 or 1, or I'm gonna fall asleep at nighttime. I'm gonna drop dead when I go. I gotta take a little nap. I used to take naps in between early. I used to leave and come back. But y'all niggas start coming through so deep on Saturday. What I'm start doing is just leaving y'all ass up here and taking me a nap. That's what I'm start doing.
I think that's what Pop's saying. You need a backup team, so when you napping, somebody else is carrying the show for you.
Word. Somebody like when niggas jump on stage and shit.
My nigga Crutch
get Crutch do that. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga Crutch my this is.
I don't know if you can do that though.
Yo.
Yeah, you can. You got to go check it. I seen this shit.
Hold on. Y'all ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Bernie the Boxer. Hold on.
So he tried to show some up.
Fergie's commentary only.
I think he's itching to get back in the ring. He talked to me a little bit about what's going on in the future, and the future holds a lot of good things for Bud. Like I say, we're trying to capitalize on trying to lock the game down. So I think we're going to go make a move up to 54. I can't say who it is, but we're going to make a name of 54. We're going to make sure that we in control of the same bodies that we're ranked in the organization that nobody can dodge and hide and run from. Understand? So, like I said, we cornering the boys off. Ain't nobody gonna get nowhere. You understand? They can't get past us. and we looking for a new challenge.
And there you go. This is how. Yeah. So
He said
He
we're
didn't
looking
say
for a
who.
new
He
challenge.
didn't
He
say
said we're
who.
looking for a new
He
challenger.
said moving 54.
yeah. And they already had a name in mind, but he can't say right now.
He said he got a name. He said 54. I wouldn't be. I'm saying, bro. He did. Hey. You know what he didn't say? He didn't say it wasn't Charlo. He
That's
didn't say it
bullshit,
wasn't
though. That's
Charlo.
bullshit, man.
Nah, we knew, but if they got a fight coming up, he said he moving up soon. We already got a name. They got a fight coming up.
Yeah, he calling out
So how you
EJ
gonna
and
have
all
a
that shit.
so
and
how you
what?
gonna have a fight with them if they already in the fight with each other? It ain't there one of them.
Yeah, it's a name before that. But how he said it is they crossing their eyes and dotting their T's so nobody can duck. So it's pretty much looking to be a eliminator for whoever win that match. So it probably a Tim
Nobody can
Zoo,
duck.
He don't need
one of them
that.
guys that's in the top.
He don't need that. He already WBO.
He don't, but he want to warm up.
He need to say that then. Stop trying to
Said
fool the
nobody
people like
ducked
we don't know
him,
what's
but he's
going on.
ducking EJ. Come on, man.
He need to stop trying to fool the people like the people stupid, bro. That's my problem with Bud, bro. I fuck with you, Bud, but you be trying to outsmart the people, bro. The people ain't retarded, fool. For real,
Yeah, I'm
though,
not sure what Bud. I don't know what Bud's real goal is, but his movements right now are really, really shaky.
Suspect.
Damn,
Really, really suspect right now. He did all that shit calling out fucking EJ. Now he's gonna fucking move up. And not
I ain't even
sit there and
tripping on him,
wait.
man. If he gonna move up, just go ahead and move up before. Just move up, shit. Go on, let that motherfucker go
Yeah,
free.
drop the belt, EJ, and
Don't
take
let
whoever
that joint.
picked
Yeah,
up the
I ain't
belt.
even tripping on
EJ
it.
will
You know what
fight that person for undisputed. Fuck it. That's
I don't
ridiculous.
move up for you.
I mean,
Yeah, boy.
even if Crawford does go to one, I don't think there's the similar opportunities at 154 that there's at 147. I don't think it makes much sense for Crawford's career. But I do think once that PBC money starts coming in and he realizes the paychecks next to Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, etc., he's definitely going to rethink any choices or any thoughts about going up to 154 because those Thurman and Spence paydays are different.
No, it do make sense as far as legacy.
Now block that spam, dude.
Like Bernie said, the money been made. Will we consider more and more money? Bud, all right, he can take care of his family. So
I
if
got you,
Bud
man.
go up to 154 and undisputed, especially beating Jermell Charlo, then Bud is hands down. And this is from a guy who never supported Bud Crawford. And Bud is the baddest man in boxing, and it's really no debate. You know, I'm not debating with him and Canelo. No point. Like if he go do that, that's dropping the mic right there. So that's a drop the mic moment. Now I
If you
don't know
go
how the
fight
white
Jamel,
community view it.
if you
If
go
he
fight
go up there and beat
Jamel,
Jamel he
huh?
going platinum in the hood. That's going platinum in the hood. If he go beat
If
Jamel
Bud
for
beat Jamel,
undisputed, he went platinum.
you said if Bud beat Jamel.
He went platinum.
Okay, I
I
got a
just want to
question.
reach
So
one
okay, let's say,
person out here sometimes, man.
bro, nah, ain't nobody saying that's a bad fight, bro. I didn't. Just niggas don't hear me. Niggas don't hear me when I say shit 20 times. What I'm saying is, bro, it ain't nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is, if he go up, let's say he go up. Cause if Jamel fight, if he fight before Jamel fight Castano, then okay, it makes sense for you to get a fight not named Jamel, right? Boom, that makes sense. Cool. But if it's after Castano, then you move up to fight Jamel. Why not just go ahead and push your WBO to fight Jamel or fight Errol Spence if for undisputed?
He didn't, bro. He did not say that they wasn't gonna do that.
I mean, I think it's safe to
said
assume
we
that
got a name. He said we got to play it again, Trap. He said we got a name in mind.
Got a name in mind.
Yeah, that name's probably Tony Harrison if we're being
Yeah,
realistic.
it's Tony H.
Didn't he say he wanted the winner out of Costanza and Jamel? Didn't Bud say that? To be undisputed, he wants
Probably
the winner.
Keith Thurman. It probably Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman got a fight coming up.
Good Lord.
But he's saying 54 though.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't put much weight on him going up to 154 until at least I see something that signals that. I think he'll stay at 147. I mean, I don't know why he would fucking waste his career waiting for Spence just to not do it. Once he's free from Arum.
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
Like if Crawford goes to 154, he's just a fucking idiot. It's his fault if he goes to 154.
Why you keep saying that? Why is he an idiot for going to 54? He tired of
Because he's
waiting and he
wasted.
going to
He's
take it.
wasted a lot of his career waiting for fucking
He
Spence. Now
tired
that
of
he's free and can
tired
go
of
fight
waiting.
Spence, he's gonna move up.
He tired of waiting on what trap? What
He
he tired
not
of waiting
wait.
on?
He not waiting on nobody.
Wait.
He just been doing what he been doing on Top Rank. He won some fights. He got a Sean Porter win, and now if he decide he want to go to 54, he can go to 54. It's legacy. If he beat Jermell Charlo, he went platinum in the hood.
If he go up to
I mean,
not
the Earl
if he
Spence fight
won't
don't
fight,
really matter no more.
if he won't
It
if
don't. I
he
mean, if
one
it
fight
happened, it
away,
happened. But that Jermell
trap,
Charlo fight.
hold on, trap. If he one fight away from Errol, okay, who more popular, Jermell or Earl Spence?
But that make the Earl Spence fight even
Who more
bigger because
hold
now
on,
you have
wait.
not
Who
it
more
make the Earl Spence fight
hold
even
on,
bigger.
wait. If he who more popular, Earl Spence or who get you the most money? Fuck popular. Who get you the most
No,
money?
Earl
Spence
Spence
or
get
Charlo?
him the most money, but they
Okay.
said they already
Hold on,
paid.
wait, trap. Let me get it out. I got a couple questions to ask you. Can I get that? Because I'm gonna forget. Y'all be typing with y'all know I'm gonna forget my shit. Y'all be knowing that. But bro, so if Earl Spence makes you the most money, right? And you one fight away with Earl Spence. And really, if you just wait on Castano and Jermell, you one fight away with Jermell or Castano because you got the WBA piece. You got that WBA bill. I keep saying you got that trophy, bro. You got that junk. So you can do what you want to do with it. So why would you go up if you're going up to 54, like Bernie say, which is he in your count. So I'm gonna take Bernie word for it because he in your count. So why would you go up to 54 and not because you're not fighting Jermell next? You know what I mean? He said it's a name that I can't say. It's not Jermell because Jermell and Castano negotiate. And when you negotiate, you can't talk. And maybe Bernie can't talk because he already is negotiating. If you already negotiating, that's not Jermell Charlo because that's how business works. You really can't talk about it. You know what I mean? You really can't talk. That's why Cruz, I said Cruz. Tommy MacArthur was on her. He kept saying, "Yeah, I got to fight, but we working on it." I can't, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't talk about negotiation. You can't say shit about it. You know what I mean? So if Bernie's saying that, they probably already got somebody, and it's not Charlo or Castano. What's the chance that he finna go? And if it's Tony Harris, if he signed with the PBC at 54, taking the Charlo fight while Earl fight whoever for the WBO, I don't know how the fuck that's gonna work if he dropped the WBO belt. If he waiting for Earl to fight whoever, maybe Keith Thurman for the WBO or whatever. If he fight Charlo while Earl fight Keith Thurman for the WBO, cool. Let's get an undisputed. But if you just going up to fight Tony Harrison, and then you fight motherfucking Danny Garcia, then you fight, you know what I'm saying? You ducked Earl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but at this point, he need to fight somebody. Come on.
You got potentially a double undisputed matchup on the horizon. There's nothing wrong with that. That's even bigger than Earl Bud
That's
right
not
now.
true. That's not true at all. The belts will be free after Charlo Castaño because the Bakram Murtzataliev took a step aside from the IBF, the WBC, the winner of Fundor and Lubin. And WBO has Tim Tszyu. Like the belts are lined up. There's like Israel Madrimov with the WBA. Like there's a lot of contenders. Those belts are going to be freed up after Charlo Castaño too.
That's a possibility, but we don't know. But there's also a possibility for a double undisputed. Money talks. That would be a huge matchup.
He might fight Tim Tszyu for the WBO then, huh?
He could fight Tim Tszyu next.
Yeah, that makes sense. But
yeah, he can fight Tim Tszyu next.
Well, you know, if you jump in the gun, I mean, if you jump in the gun, I can understand I'm tired of kind of waiting on it. But if you jump in the gun, you really don't have like at this point.
Tell me how excited you would be, T, for a double undisputed.
At this point, I'm with the Bud fans, bro. You don't have to fight Earl, bro. But if you don't fight Earl, it's gonna look real funny. That's all I'm gonna say. If he go, ain't nothing wrong with double undisputed if that's what he doing. But if that's what he doing, bro, he need to say that, bro, so we could run with it. You know what I'm saying? So we could go with it. Because we know what Earl doing, you know what I'm saying? And we run with this shit because Earl said it. Boy, need to say that, bro.
Earl's had a plan laid out for years now. Years. So, I mean, like Crawford needs to do the same. He's just like, I'm going to do this, this, and this. And we can follow that. Because Spence did that like late 2018, early 2019. And he's followed that to a T. We followed that. So, I don't know.
We just confused, right? Ain't there when we don't fuck with Bud and no shit like that. We just confused, bro. We don't know what you're doing.
Crawford don't.
You don't gotta tell us shit, Bud. But
that's
when we
what I'm saying.
About shows like this, you can't tell us not to say what the fuck we say because we don't know shit. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Crawford don't owe an explanation. His team knows his team.
And so I need y'all to stop telling me what the fuck to sell my show because I don't owe no explanation either.
His
tell
team.
Tell him, Skinny. Tell him, Skinny.
His team knows what's going on, and
Facts. That's all
you
I'm
know
getting. And I
they
don't.
put
So I'm gonna tell him
they
how I feel. I like to
they
do talk
put
about how I feel if I don't know what's going on.
they putting out a little information here and there.
And a lot of people think you scared. And I'm telling niggas you ain't scared. Because I fuck with you. A lot of people think you scared.
In fairness, I don't think it's fair to say that Crawford's scared. So if people were saying like that, that's just foolish. A lot of his stuff came from promotional issues, but we're talking about a guy that's 16-0, 13 KOs in world title fights. He's a fucking killer, right? So I don't think Spence or Crawford's scared of each other. I mean, that's two of the pound for pound best in the sport. So it's just politics.
And they feel like Earl's scared because they said why. Bernie was just saying why is Earl worried about what he get if he can get 50-50 and Earl getting whatever guarantee that he's saying why is he worried about his pockets that he feel like they scared so that's why
everybody Earl and fought for the last 3 fights and got 60-40.
Yeah, no, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying, but Bernie and them feel like Earl's scared. That's why he going to 54.
Right, Bernie and his camp supposed to feel like that. What I'm saying is the general feeling around everything else is Bud don't want this fight. That's why y'all come here and say this pro Earl Spence and y'all point out shot because everybody's saying, bro. And I'm pro Earl Spence by default because I want him to fight Bud. I got that's my agenda, so I'm pro Earl Spence type shit. But I don't give a fuck who wins this fight because if Bud wins, he's still a black dude. I don't give a fuck which black nigga win this fight. Do I give a fuck which black man win? No, because they both go win in the end. I don't give a fuck which black man win.
You know, it'd be a big guess.
Don't give a fuck.
You should reach out to Bernie the boxer.
He said, man, talk about something that while we still talking about this ish. Now, Bernie the boxer is not crushed. Bernie the boxer is on Team Bud. He on Team Bud because this gonna be my son T tonight. He on Team Bud and he said that's what's going on. So when people from the camp say that, I take that shit to heart. Like I don't take that with a grain of salt. When niggas from your camp say shit, because that's all I report. If y'all ain't noticed, shit that boxers say, shit that they camp say. That's the only shit I talk about.
And he also was saying February 5th, they got a card at the Armory in Nebraska with a bunch of upcoming Nebraska talent. And then he segued from that on to what was next for Bud.
Wait, hold on. So he said that the fighter from Nebraska?
Yeah, it's a fight card in Nebraska that Bud throwing.
Now, tell me, hold on, wait. You said the fighter, he fighting from Nebraska?
No, Bud not fighting nobody from Nebraska. I'm saying Bud got a fight card coming up. I guess the B&B Promotions throwing. Yeah. February 5th in the Armory. I was saying he said that right before.
Bud and Bomac.
Mm-hmm.
He said this fight is not happening anytime soon. We might get in. Y'all don't be killing my hopes and dreams and shit like that.
Hold on. Here go one time.
Local boxing and we looking at a future world champion on the show. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Let's go.
Turn it up.
All right. So like I say, it's been a lot of talks about Bud Crawford. Like I say, this is the Bud Crawford, and
it's low trap.
It's low. Because I think he's going to go up there and give the guys some encouragement and show them how to do it. When Bud gets on the scene, he's a hard worker, so he's got him real tough for the other guys, and so he tries to show them up there. I think he's going to get back in the ring. He talked to me a little bit about what's going on in the future, and the future holds a lot of good things for us. Like I say, we're trying to capitalize, trying to lock the game down. So I think we're going to go make a move up to 54. I can't say who it is, but we're going to make a name at 54. We're going to make sure that we in control of the same bodies that we're ranked in the organization, that nobody can dodge, hide, and run from. Understand? So, like I say, we cornering the boys off. Ain't nobody going to get nowhere, you understand? They can't get past us. And we're looking for a new challenge,
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So maybe, okay. So on the second time hearing, so maybe he might be talking to Brian. If Brian win, maybe I'm cornering the boy off. The boys out.
Whoever wins.
But I doubt he. Jameer already said he can come get, he can come, fight.
They already had words. If Castano wins, whoever wins, right? Because Earl's already on record saying that I got two more fights at 147 before I move up. So
that's
just
us
like
being.
saying,
But he actually said Bud was one of the fights though.
I'm just saying, bro. If this is what we saying. This is the analogy, the thesis me and Trap got. If Bud at 154 with undisputed and Earl
he get the
come
bigger
up
fight
147 at undisputed, that's the biggest fight in boxing. Nobody can come out from either way and be like, "There's no money to offer." Nothing.
What fight? I got a question. What fight is bigger than Earl and Bud for undisputed? I feel what y'all saying. That's like giving the fight steroids. I feel what y'all saying. That's giving the fight steroids.
Yes, that's what we're saying. That puts all the legacy on the line, bro. That's all the legacy on the line, bro.
But what fight is bigger than them at undisputed anyway?
Well, at the end of the day, casual fans, which is like 99% of your consumers, don't really know or care about the belts. If you just say the welterweight championship, super welterweight championship, people are gonna buy it, no matter if it's like 1 belt, 4 belts, whatever. And it's Spence versus Crawford. I don't think it really changes its
bro, if you say
price or anything like that.
Bro, that's like people don't like a casual fan doesn't know the sanction about it. You say undisputed, that means all the belts, right? Undisputed brings the damn. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't think there's much. I don't think there's much of a
undisputed
difference.
47 pop door.
Like, bro, if you say undisputed, like.
But I mean, I don't think there's much of a difference if you say like. If you just say the welterweight championship, I don't think like it changes the difference.
Shalom,
bro. If all the fans know, like, bro, like if you're a fan and you know that
Brian
the fight where you see people fight and the shakes come down.
Where the scripture at, Brian?
Shit, it comes between 147 and 1.
Where the scripture at, Brian?
But that shit happens at that right around there. I mean, in that 147, 154, people gonna know that's a fight. Both was undisputed, and now they're gonna fight each other.
And he most likely will move up and fight WBO first. So Tim Tszyu is number 1. Magnik Korbanov is number 2. Vakaro Murtalaev is number 3.
But niggas was mad when Spence
Teixeira is number 4. And Liam Smith is number 5.
That's a good one, huh?
Hey, look, D-Man Jr.
I might use that. I might use that one.
Only way.
Look how
this is the only way right here. This is like real talk. This is the only way right here. If Bud makes that move, that's the move that makes that fight 50-50 or 60.
Now you know to come in. You know to come in here drop a scripture. You know to come in here drop a scripture, bro. I thought you were gonna drop a scripture. You know to come in with us. You know to come in. You speak, drop a scripture type shit. I just thought I have one. Wait, okay, for sure. My bad, y'all. Go ahead.
Yeah.
He said, "Well, I'm just saying, like Bud trying to make the fight bigger now, but niggas is mad when Spence trying to do it for undisputed." He said, "Bud trying to get above EJ, but honestly, EJ would still be A side. Jamel don't sell more than Spence." Nah, but bro, it don't. Nah, I don't think that's gonna be a problem either. I think Earl, I know he be side, but Earl
No. B side not about accolades. It's about what they sell. So if they go do a pay-per-view for 100,000, Bud still won't be the A side.
What I'm saying is, if he say, what I'm saying is, whatever Bud say at that point, then nigga gonna take
it. It'll be 50. They can do 50-50 at that point though, but you can't bomb a pay-per-view though.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that far off. This shit could happen 2023. All of this we talking about Earl for undisputed, Earl at undisputed.
I'm gonna do that shit tonight. If nobody else don't do it, even if somebody else do it first, I'm still gonna do it tonight. I know them niggas be on that shit too. So I know if I hear it, they hear it. I wouldn't be surprised if BF and Blue Blood do that shit before. I'm still gonna do it though.
I'm just saying, like, it's no problem. Like, it's not that hard. If Earl was to do it, it would not be a problem for me. I'm just saying, it wouldn't be a problem.
I'm gonna set it up when this one in actually. Yeah, I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him getting 54 first. I ain't mad at it because what I've been saying is really my only problem with Bud was why won't you go and fight him? You kind of move. I feel like you just trying to play keep away with Earl. It's like I feel like it was personal with Earl. You know what I mean? With Bud.
It's vice versa for some people, but this right here.
No. I said I thought. What I'm saying is it's taking like if that's not the case, right? Because I'm constantly trying to put the fight together in my head, right?
Yo,
So
TD, fuck them. Yo, TD, listen. If they listen, let me tell you something. If they a Bud sexual, they're not a Bud fan. They just don't like Earl. We don't identify with them, bro. Like, I'm a Bud fan. I don't deal with Bud sexuals. The niggas that just say dumb shit, I be like, I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to mush them. Like, shut the fuck up. You know what you're talking about. You probably a Keith Thurman fan and he ain't popping no more.
that's
You know
what
I'm
it, bro. I be telling a lot of these niggas that hate Earl, these Earl haters are Keith Thurman.
And bro, I feel like it's vice versa. If you don't like Earl, you know what I'm saying? If you don't like Bud, like I don't like, I just like a Earl fan, a Bud fan, you can have a fucking conversation. But they're like, however the fuck you want to call them niggas, or whatever, bro, that's when I don't identify with them niggas. I'm just saying, if Earl was to do the same thing that Bud is talking about doing, that shit, I'll be like, okay, now you,
But a lot of niggas pop.
Now you niggas
Bud fans, a lot of Bud fans pop will be like, he ducking. I told you he want to fight. He said he's gonna get out of the belts.
Yo, what I just said they was, bro.
He said he'll get out of the belts and fight Bud. He ain't fight Bud.
What I just said they was. I just said they Bud sexual. They ain't Bud fans. If Earl was to move up, I'd be like, all right, cool. Now Bud gotta get the goddamn undisputed. Now they gonna fight because Bud already said he gonna move up to 154. So anyway you look at it, they gonna fight at 154. I'm just saying, man.
The reason I'm saying it makes sense is because if Bud could actually say 50-50 and 154, and it means something if he undisputed or undisputed, because that's an even fight. If Bud want to be, even if Bud want to be like 60-40, you know what I'm saying? I believe Earl will take that because he understands what's at stake.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
That shit because Earl will already have the numbers.
I subscribe to my guy, Trap Media.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. He will already have the numbers, and then Bud would have this shit. You coming up
to my guy, Trap Media.
Let's talk about that. Should be 50-50. The fight will take place. I don't give a fuck where it take place at, and then everybody shut up after the fight. And then you can go about your business, start talking about the new niggas coming up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jai Tucker.
Cause they pushing these new niggas on y'all, they pushing these new niggas on our favorite fighters. And I'm trying to get
we gotta get them
fighters to go and handle the business before they get knocked out by one of the young niggas. That's what I'm trying to do.
Let's have the biggest fight we can have between Earl Spence and Bud Crawford.
And then you know what? And this with that happening, it make a lot of sense because Earl had one fight left, boom, and then let's all the belts go be free. And then you bring in the Verge, like I said on the
Virgil, the
Connor Beans,
young boys coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all them good shit. Then you start to bring them motherfuckers in there. But if I still it's gonna be hard to defend Bud going up there and not fighting, one of those.
Hey man, listen, man, you can't win them all, man. I'm just saying you gotta do what's best for you, your career, your legacy.
I'm saying it's gonna be hard to defend if you go up there and he don't fight one of them.
Bro, from what I heard from that, right? Okay, if I'm not mistaken, the Charlo fight is before the Spence Ugas fight. The Charlo Castano fight. That fight is
February, right?
Okay.
Or March.
Now you got a name in mind, right? That this fight could happen third quarter, beginning of the third quarter. Whoever wins this undisputed, Bud can fight them. And I mean, the end of the third, beginning of the fourth quarter of fights, October, November.
Can Spence avoid Boots?
August, really shit, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. See, 6 months.
Okay, then. So we're saying August that they can have that fight right after undisputed. At the latest September, maybe in October. You know
2 months to rest, 2 months to rest, 4 months to train. 3 months to rest, 3 months to train. However you want to do it.
Because it'll probably be him and Virgil for the WBO. Virgil #1.
I say 2 months. I say 2 months to rest, and then you got to start the damn because this is gonna be a big fight. You defending this is the first undisputed
4-2.
Because you're gonna be whoever's undisputed, right? You undisputed. It's for the first time ever at 154, and now you defending it against they're gonna run. You can run it with the pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? However you put it, and then you run it, and then come on, man, you gonna run that fight out.
That'll open up.
It's gonna be a Showtime fight. A Showtime fight, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be. It's gonna be a Showtime fight.
Who ranked in the WBO? Who ranked #1 in the WBO?
Virgil.
So that'll set up Earl versus Virgil. Undisputed.
In Dallas.
In Dallas. That's a fact.
Wow.
And then it'll be
Ooh.
10. It'll be Spence Crawford for 10 belts.
See now me and Trap sound. This shit just sound a little bit more feasible now, man. Than what we be talking about, man.
Nah,
This
I
shit
was
make
saying this shit,
every
bro.
fighter, everybody getting paid now. Everybody getting what they want. Everybody getting paid. We getting the fights we want.
I've been trying to figure out what
fighters got to take that shit.
I've been trying to figure out what the fuck Bud trying to do. You trying to make my money? I said, Bud. I said if you not gonna stay here, that's the smartest thing you could have done a long time ago. Like this ain't new. This ain't shit new. What we saying is Bud not doing nothing. He's standing in place. He fighting people that don't have no belts. He's standing in place. That shit we talking about makes sense. We always been talking about this shit. That shit makes sense.
No,
he's not doing shit. He's not doing shit that makes sense.
When I said this shit, right? Like when I said this shit, they was like,
"Yeah, Chris, what I'm saying, Chris. That's not what he's doing. He's standing in place. This shit we talking about.
It's not fantasy.
We talking about makes sense, bro.
It's not fantasy. This shit is it's
if Bernie actual... just said he going to 54, he said he talked to Bud, and Bud said he going to 54. It's not fantasy.
It's an actual option, bro.
But we don't. Yeah. It's an option.
You feel what I'm saying? It's
but
an
right now,
option.
But right
Only thing
now,
I'm saying is, see, I came up here before on the panel, and somebody was like, "Well, what's Bud gonna do?" And I said he could go to 154, and motherfuckers start going off.
Nigga, you late, Drip. You came in late, nigga. We 2 hours.
I told him that he late on that. I'm just saying,
late, nigga. You came in 2 hours in, nigga.
It's not
clickbait. How we clickbait Earl Spence with Chris Colbert? We were trying to keep y'all out, if anything.
You know what I'm saying? But we're just saying, like, we talking business now, right? We talking business now, right? We talking business. Yeah. And if it was if you like, okay, what I'm gonna do if I don't get the Earl Spence fight, right? Okay, I'm gonna fight for undisputed. That shit can happen, like you said, T, in August, the end of the summer. You feel what I'm saying? It could be that. Like, come on, he could. Like, and it'd be showtime. Back to what I was saying another time when we was on here.
Better clickbait your ass, Drip.
Like your track. I don't know if you've seen it, but another time I was up here and everybody was like, "Who Bud gonna sign to?" I said, "Bud can sign to Showtime."
Hey, that's my nigga from Texas, dog. When I go to Texas, I go straight to my nigga house, dog. This is my nigga from Texas, bro.
That's what's up. Like people don't have to sign with a promoter. You can sign with the fucking money. You can go and sign with the company. You can sign with Showtime, and you can do your own thing with Showtime. I mean, let's be real, bro. But look kind of smart right now. This shit, everything he doing look tactical, and like everything that's gonna come out this year gonna be good.
It looks smart if he go fight Jamel.
Yeah, but Bernie also said they're not signing with nobody.
Right now,
the only reason I can't say is Jamel because
right now what looks smart.
Say Jamel gonna win this fight.
Right now, what look, understand 2 Earl Spence fights will get you a lot more than a Jamel fight. But I get what you're saying. If he's trying to get first of all, I don't think he beats Jamel while we sitting them undisputed. That's what I'm getting at. That's the whole point.
So you're giving Jamel undisputed already. So Jamel got undisputed.
That's what I'm saying. He beat Castano. He beat Castano. But I think Jamel beat Castano too. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm giving Jamel undisputed.
Yeah, I got Bud over Charlo.
He's at Proverbs 16:3. Commit that works unto thy Lord, and that thou shalt be established. My brother, your hard work is paying off. I watch you go every day. You put your mind in everything. I God will provide you. Appreciate that, fam. Appreciate that, Brad. Appreciate you. He said, commit thy words. He said, commit thy words unto the Lord, and that thou shalt be established. That's the verse for the day, Proverbs 6:13. Go ahead, y'all. Y'all believe that shit now?
Even if he get the vacated undisputed or whatever.
Say it again.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it ain't realistic though. Mel not finna fight Bud. I know damn undisputed fight. Bud might not get a title shot after Mel vacate, but that's about it. If Mel vacate, if Mel vacate, I said Mel vacate.
If Mel can't run from Bud.
If Mel vacate, they kind of fuck up Bud undisputed playing. If he vacate,
I mean, he gotta vacate all
but he can't run after all that talking. He was doing too much talking about Bud. Bud gonna put that pressure on him.
If he vacate,
that's all I'm saying, bro.
But if he vacate, then they kind of fuck up the plan, though. But then again, it really don't. Nah, it do, because we'll still be in this motherfucking Earl Spence Bud circle. But then we'll probably have a Fondora or a Lubin or somebody in the mix or some shit like that.
If he
Bud,
vacates,
Fondora,
bro,
Lubin.
like listen, if he vacates, he looks soft.
Oh, now Fondora and Lubin fighting each other pretty soon. Be on the lookout for that.
Bro, we just saying like all they saying is like dot their I's, cross their T's. You know what I'm saying? All that
no
like
more
to me,
easy
that sounds like
me is getting bored. Yeah, getting tiring, bro. Yeah,
I'm just saying all that to me. It just
this really mean Pop first time having this dialogue in a minute though. It's our first time.
It's not wishful thinking. Look, I don't even talk about Bud and Earl at all, but the 154 shit changed everything.
It's not wishful. It's not wishful thinking. When the man already said, I'm thinking about moving to 154, he said at the same time Danny said it. It's okay for Danny to do it, but not Bud.
And he said it after the Sean Porter fight. They said, "What's next?" His first thing he said was 154.
I'm just saying, bro. Like it's not. It's. You know what? Fuck it. Yo, T. I'm gonna holler at you, bro. I've been up there too long. For the kids get here.
For sure, Pop. For sure. I be there sliding through, my brother.
You know it.
He would stay because him and Bud was already going back and forth. So it ain't like they ain't been arguing on Twitter and all that shit anyway. So that's why he was staying away, because Bud gonna pull up. It just look crazy if you run from Bud. Ain't nothing at 160.
If Mel leave Andrade Jermel at 160 like we supposed to get in 2000.
That's not gonna happen. No, that's not happening.
2000. What you mean ain't nothing at 160? Don't do that. That Triple G at 160. What you mean that? Don't do that now.
That ain't gonna happen.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that one. What Disney be saying? Let's not do that one.
Bud, Spencer, Bud.
Let's not do that one.
Yeah, y'all talking about 150. Spencer and Bud ain't happening.
Let's not go into more fantasy fights, y'all. Let's talk about something that's gonna happen. Our boy now it's your boy Trap Colbert, Chris Colbert versus Rodger Gutierrez. How you say his name, Trap? Gutierrez. There you go, Rodger Gutierrez.
He need to. Colbert just need to use his reach, man. That's what you got 71-inch reach. Use that reach. Don't be trying to get in that pocket and get caught and all that shit. I would bring him along slow. The tug fight was some tough parts of that fight, but moving forward, like in some of his older fights, just use that reach. Keep your distance. Don't try to be fan friendly and grow. You can be like a Floyd Mayweather at the younger weights if you use that reach.
I don't really know much about Rodger, to tell you the truth. I watched some of his fights. I watched 2 of his fights this morning. I think Chris Colbert got him. I want Chris Colbert to put him to sleep because I want to see Chris Colbert take that next step. Trap said he don't have to put him to sleep, but listen to what I said and listen to what Trap said. Trap said he don't have to put him to sleep. Now, you don't have to put him to sleep. What I said was, I want you to put him to sleep. I want you to stop him.
What if he go do a shutout? Is a shutout just as good as a knockout?
We didn't see him shut 100. Trap. How many people we didn't see Colbert shut out, Trap? How many people?
But like you said, after he spoke up.
Go ahead.
After he spoke against Deontay, it's a bigger light on everything he do. People waiting on him to lose. The whole chat waiting on him to lose. If we being honestly. This whole chat want Chris Colbert to lose so they can be like, oh, the Deontay curse, the Wilder curse.
Okay, but want him to lose? I don't know. I don't think they care no more.
I don't see no support in the chat for Chris Colbert. I ain't see one person.
Yeah. But on the show, it's support for him. This certainty. It's support for him on certainty. You knew this before. I didn't know this prior.
Oh yeah. You was pushing Chris Colbert hard.
It's support for Chris Colbert on this show. You never heard me say shit bad about Chris Colbert. Cause hold on, let me get my chart. Cause I want to see Chris Colbert succeed, and we didn't see Chris Colbert shut niggas out before, Trap. About 10 niggas. We didn't see him shut about 10 niggas out before, Trap.
See, but y'all in the chat right now talking about he got to get stopped. It.
You know what we don't. You know what we don't see all the time from our good brother Chris Colbert. We don't see Chris Colbert put people on their ass. I didn't see it before, and I could talk about it, but folks tell me, that was so long ago. And it wasn't that long ago. It was about maybe a year or two ago. But he just slumped somebody. But That's not the norm for Chris Colbert. I want to see Chris Colbert get, I want to see Chris Colbert get the fan. I want to see him be the star he's supposed to be. He built for the light. He got his own business. He need to, he got his own business. He got an exciting fighting style to me. I just think he missed, people, going to sleep. You know what I mean? He either got it. I think, would it be in the title fight? Would it be in Las Vegas? Not sure if it's a pay-per-view or not or what's, but it's in Las Vegas. You on that big stage, you on that Vegas stage. I think it's time, man. You fighting, let's just be real. You fighting a Mexican. Most of them got, big fan bases. Believe it or not, a lot of black fighters got big, fan bases type shit. So I just think, bro, you go out here, you knock this guy out, you talk that shit like you always talk. You can go back to being, that Chris Colbert, that little B-hop Chris Colbert, because it was a point in time where you was one of the young rising stars. You was the young prospect that the PBC was pushing with the Showtime. You had the Showtime series and all that shit. You know what I mean? You had it before. Adrian Broner had it, I think. Be real with you. Around the same time, they was pushing you and Adrian Broner. You know what I mean? But you want to hit the money fights and shit like Adrian Broner did for whatever reason. By the time Adrian Broner was 26, like Chris Colbert, I got you, Trap. By the time Adrian Broner was 26, like Chris Colbert was, Adrian Broner had, a couple of divisions, maybe 3. By the time he was 27, he had 4. You know what I mean? So I just want to see Chris Colbert, on in his rightful place, in his rightful spot. You know what I mean? That's all, man. Southern T support Chris Colbert. Be real with you. Southern T support him. He said he ain't fought anyone good yet. King Tug was his step-up fight. King Tug was his step-up. You know what I mean? And this guy, he went from King Tug to this guy, which is title fight. That's a step-up, Chris. I'm gonna give him a little love. I'm gonna give him a little credit. King Tug was a step-up because he fought Gary Russell. Now he ain't Gary Russell beat his ass, but he fought Gary Russell. Chris Colbert, beat his ass. Not quite like Gary Russell. Beat his ass though. Won easily. I didn't think he was never not in control of that fight. You know what I mean? Beat King Tug. This guy got a belt. He said Tug ain't nobody. I heard Chris say that, man, Tug ain't nobody. I heard Chris say that when he wrote this shit. I heard Chris say, man, Tug ain't nobody. You know what I mean? But Tug is a step up for Chris Colbert. He's 16-0, ain't it? What's Colbert? 18-0?
16-0.
He's 16-0, man. I mean, Tug ain't got that many fights, but he's the same age as Colbert. That's about where he need to be. You know what I mean?
It took Boots 25 fights to get a name.
He said the fight before Tug was tough as hell. He looked great. Yeah, he knocked out Abreu. I think this dude named Abreu. He slept him or something like that. He slept one of those guys up in there.
Just get a name on his record.
That Dominican guy.
Y'all
sound
like the Mexicans when they talk about.
Nah, but look. Trap, I was gonna ask you that, Trap.
Talk about.
That's what I was finna say, Trap. That's what I was finna say, Trap. When you said, he can't just get the shutout, I was finna say this. It's another fighter. Go by the name of Sugar Shakur Stevenson. Sugar Two Shot Shakur Stevenson. I know you hate to hear that shit, but he had the rep of, you pillow fisted. You don't get knockouts. You don't do this. You don't do that, right? And when did he started getting that? When did he started getting that little rank, that little push? Now he got the Valdez fight. He got a chance to do. But when did he start getting that, though? After he stopped a champion, bro. That's what I'm bringing together here. I want Chris Colbert to stop this guy, have his moment, so we could get Chris Colbert versus.
But he randomly.
Go ahead.
I'm still questioning how he ballooned up like that. Like, it's something ain't right about that for me. Like, he just got real husky out of nowhere. And is he in a clean boxing program?
Now that's a step up. Who you talking about? Who you talking about?
Shakur. Is he in the WBC clean boxing program?
Man, stop it, bro. Shakur, a heavy dude. Stop it.
Because he got. No, I'm just saying he got husky. He got real husky. Like, he weight billion now. Like, he got real husky out of nowhere. Is he in the clean boxing program?
Stop it.
Hold on, let me
stop it.
Let me check. What belt he just fought for?
Stop it. You got first Trap. Let me go and shut this down right now for you. Hold on, let me go and shut this down right now for you. Trap, if you in the top 10, you gotta take drug tests. Shakur in the top 10. Been top 10 for a minute. Let me shut it down for you.
In the
If you're in the
WBC?
top 10, if you fighting in the top trap, if you fighting in the top 10, you have to take some sort of drug test. It might not be with
I'm saying,
these
is he in the
people.
WBC?
I don't know. I don't know who he with, but if you're in the top 10, I'm telling you the rules. You have to take a drug test. You have to take a drug test if you fighting in the top 10. Tom McCarthy just came on here. In Europe, it's the top 15. Tom McCarthy said, I'm in the top 15. But if I fight somebody that's not in the top 15, they don't have to take one unless Tommy make them take one. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with
only in WBC.
With Shakur fighting in the top 10, bro, he has to take one. His opponents don't always got to take one, bro. Bro, Trap be tripping, bro. Trap be tripping, bro. He said Trap had too much want. Right. Trap been down here in the South. You been to the South? Yeah.
Not recently. That's a Mexican right there.
He said you think Heron ain't make the young bull test. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He stopped him.
I'm on his back
He
way. I
stopped him.
don't see him enrolled in the clean boxing program, but hold on.
Bro, if you're in the top 10, bro, you gotta be
they fought for the no, that's only
bro.
WBC. He in the WBO. Him and Bud got randomly husky, like it's a huskiness they both got about.
If you in the top 10, bro, you have to take a drug test.
Not outside of the WBC. WBC the only one to do that.
No, you don't have to enroll. WBC not the only people that take a test. It's top 10, period, bro. WBC not the only one that do that.
I ain't heard no other bodies.
Bro, the person that told me that not even ranked in the WBC.
Who?
J-Rock.
He was in the WBC.
Was he not now? Bro, if you in the top, bro, Tom McCarthy not ranked in WBC.
I don't know. He probably is, bro. You probably got it confused.
And you're
Did he get husky though, T? Keep it real.
Bro, I'm telling you this shit straight out of these people's mouths, bro. And Tom
but keep it real.
McCarthy told me this face to face, bro.
It's like one fight he was bony, and the next fight he was husky as hell. Bro, come on, keep it real.
I feel all it. Them folks getting drug tested, bro. Bud and Shakur getting drug tested, bro.
I'm just saying that it's real.
Trying to say Bud and Shakur on drugs, bro. They not.
I ain't say that. I'm just saying they just got husky.
Just because Canelo got caught for steroids, bro, don't mean everybody taking steroids, bro. Just because Joe got Canelo, King Canelo got caught taking steroids, bro, don't mean everybody takes steroids, bro. They body look natural, bro. Shakur ain't even buff. He look kind of flabby.
No, he way bigger than everybody at one. He way bullying at 130.
He looking kind of flabby sometimes, bro. He should not even built up like that.
He way bullying down there.
Bud shit look like he been in the gym, bro. Bud got real muscles, bro. Bud got workout muscles, bro. Bud be pumping iron, bro.
No, but he got huskier. Like he got a different husky.
Bud be pumping iron, bro.
No, he do. But both of them got big at the they both got big at the same time.
Bro, but this how you know, bro, bullshit, bro. No, bro, it's not popcorn. Steroid nigga look like popcorn most. She look inflated like Canelo.
I like Chris Colbert style.
Bullshit is, bro. Bullshit like muscle, bro. Bullshit look like muscle, bro. He's at Shakur has always. He's at Salute Southern T Boxing. I like Chris Colbert's style, but I think he's overrated as a fighter. I have to see him against some guys in the top 6 to believe he's real. He about to fight Rodger. Gutierrez.
Why they calling the 16-0 fighter overrated? Like, I don't understand it.
Yeah, he's not overrated because I don't think he's overrated. I think he's right where he's supposed to be. I want him to take that next step though. He just Shakur has always been a bit younger. He's always said it. That's why he left 126 after Valdez move up. No reason to keep killing himself. He said Shakur is still growing and should be at a higher weight class.
He should. Yeah. He should be at 35.
What the fuck, Husky? Trap reaching a lot. Davis from Australia said you reaching a lot, Trap.
I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see, but I hope he get the 35 quick. That's the only thing I'm hoping for Shakur. Because, that 130 witness protection program while everybody else fighting, I don't like that.
He just fought Jamil, bro. I know you don't rank Jamil.
I don't think Jamil good. Like,
he was a champion, though.
I told you I don't care about it. And Dongo was a champion.
Does the dude Colbert about to fight beat Jamil Heron? Does Colbert beat Jamil Heron?
But Colbert, this is why Colbert remember I told you the size matters too. It's like when we're doing the pound for pound. Colbert really is a 126 fighting at
Nah,
130.
bro, he fight at 130, but he is a
He's
130.
small. Like
Floyd Mayweather really fight at 140, but he went up to 47, 54, became great. Sometimes you do that if you great. Is Colbert great? I think he can be. I want him to be at least.
I'm just saying structurally, he got reach, but he's small.
Structurally,
like,
bro. I'll just say structurally, bro. He all right because
he got reach, but he's small.
He gonna be up. So it's just like Bud, but Bud wouldn't have any divisions.
No, Bud is husky.
Bud small.
Nah, he husky as hell.
Go look at Bud.
Bud bigger than Earl right now.
Actually 130, bro. Colbert big at 130, bro.
Bud huskier than Earl right now.
Colbert lose weight to get to 26 and 30.
No, but I'm saying Bud huskier than Earl right now. Like he since I don't know what he did.
Earl in shape. I know he is. Yeah, Earl in shape. I bet he is. I know.
Yeah, I don't know what he been doing, but he got more muscle. That's what it is. He got more mass than Earl right now.
Bud be in the gym, bro. Bud be in the gym. That man, you could look at that man and tell he is lifting weights, bro.
No, he work out.
Bud
John Jones work out too,
bro.
John Jones work out too.
But when John Jones in between weight, he be a little huskier.
Brock Lesnar work out.
Brock Lesnar juiced up before too in his life. But he do work out though. He said Bud not draining the hit 47 at all, bro. At all. Bud one of them niggas, like he said, he didn't feel that in the division. Bud strong.
Bud is
about going to 54. Bud feels strong as hell right now because he been in the gym for 4 fucking years straight.
I know why he think about going to 54. He slamming Earl around right now. He big as hell.
Probably, I don't know, but we got to see it. I hope to see it. But if it's gonna be at 54, it's gonna be at 54. But
in the MMA ring, who you got?
Bud, because Bud a wrestler. Bud got wrestling background.
Yeah.
Bud. It's easy. Bud, easy. In the boxing ring, I got Earl though. But yeah. Any wrestler that get in the ring with a boxer that don't got no wrestling, it ain't gonna be any wrestler. It ain't gonna be pretty. Ain't gonna be pretty unless you Clarissa Shields. So she 1-for-1. So we gotta see what she do next. And Amanda Nunes.
I want to see Lomachenko do it. Lomachenko got an extensive wrestling background.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody told me Earl used to wrestle too for a thing. But I know Earl used to be a football player though. I don't know about the wrestling.
Hey man, it's cold outside. A lot of people real chapped up.
Trap said talk about something else. Right. How we get back on Bud?
A lot of people chapped up out here. You got any products, man? What's it called? What's the website?
I'm chapped up right now. I'm chapped up.
You cold. It's freezing in a lot of cities. That Carmex ain't working for you no more. That Blistex ain't working for you no more. Southern T got the answer for you.
Y'all do your boy a favor. Go to shayrolls.com. Get y'all. Shit. Hold on. Wait, I got to take my Southern T out. I forgot I got my Southern T up. Now, I'm going to use this shit like right now while I talk to y'all because this shit does work. This shit does work. Y'all do me a favor. Make sure y'all go to shayrolls.com. Get y'all CBD oils and y'all Shea Mouse gels. Make sure y'all go to shayrolls.com. I'm an avid user of this shit. This shit does work. I be using it for my ass, lips, hands, face, now that good stuff. I use this shit every day. I got one in the house, one in the car, one in the jar. I keep these things, at hand. I'm gonna have somebody. I got another promo coming up pretty soon. I can't say too much about it right now, but pretty soon be looking out. I'm gonna have another distributor of the CBD oils and the Shea Mouses and stuff. I think she more so of the Shea, mouse type deal. So I'm gonna have somebody else in this joint. Coming, I'm waiting for waiting to get my package from them pretty soon. So be on the lookout for that. But in the meantime, make sure y'all go to shayrolls.com, get y'all CBD oils and y'all Shea Mouse gels. Appreciate that, Trap, because I need it. Trap basically said, "Son, till your lips, Trap need to go get right." Appreciate that, my guy.
He said, so DS from Australia?
Yeah.
Hating on Lomachenko like that?
He said Lomachenko ain't really that. Nah, I lied. He said Kambosos. I lied. He said, we ain't asking about Lomachenko. We asked him about Kambosos.
Salute to the whole chat, man.
He said Bud versus McGregor in the octagon. Who win?
But
Probably, huh? For real though, probably, huh?
yeah, he get caught. His arms too long. Man,
They should do it. If they do it at 155, Bud go win for sure. If they do it at 170, then I think Conor might get him.
Bud should do some shit like that.
If they do it at 155, Bud to get him. If they do it at 170, Conor go get Bud.
Yeah, I know Loma from Ukraine, but most people outside the black community like Lomachenko.
The black community like Lomachenko won't like the hype job Lomachenko is. And I ain't gonna
Oh,
say most people because his shit don't say that he do 2 million on TV, a million. You know what I'm saying? That ain't just like everybody else. That we like him just as much as we like anybody else, apparently. Anybody else they actually sell, right?
I don't really see. I don't see
Anybody
no.
else, look, anybody else that could actually get on TV, we like him just as much as them because he get like a million or 2 million.1, million, some shit like that, and just like everybody else.
I think black people hate Lomachenko. They've been conditioned.
We hate that they call Lomachenko Muhammad Ali like you be calling Jake Paul Muhammad Ali and shit. We hate shit like that. We don't be hating the actual fighter. I think they might hate Jake Paul though.
Yeah, they definitely hate
I think they might hate Jake Paul though, but I don't think they hate Lomachenko because I just heard plenty of people like Trill Boxing, Blue Blood. They say Lomachenko, Drew Titan. They say Lomachenko is hella talented. It's just it's the way he moves and shit.
Mark Stern, salute.
Shout out my guy Jelly Bean. He said my homeboy said Duck Loma, and he from where Triple G from the Ukraine. He from the Ukraine, but he said Duck Loma. He said fuck Lomachenko.
Crush, what you a more Israelite?
He's an I ain't black, but Loma. All right, now Crush say don't call yourself black. We ain't African American. We ain't black.
Oh, he a more. He a more.
Yeah, little Crush be saying. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe.
Chris Colbert, Lomachenko at 130.
I'm finna share one time because I ain't shared it yet. I ain't never put it on Twitter.
Chris Colbert, Lomachenko 130.
Put it on Twitter. I got about another hour and a half left or so. Hour or so. An hour, 45 minutes. What'd you say?
Chris Colbert, Lomachenko 130. In 2020, in 2024.
In 20 what?
2024.
Chris Colbert.
You think he make it that long?
By smokage. By smoke.
You think he make it that long?
Who, Lomachenko?
Chris Colbert. We know Loma gonna be around. Loma too great not to be around. Hey, you got a lot of Israelites in your to be tuned in and shit. How you get all these Hebrew Israelites?
What you say?
You got a lot of Hebrew Israelites to be in the chat.
I said, don't be talking bad. Don't be talking bad about them Hebrew Israelites. That's why they know the Hebrew Israelite disrespect going on this motherfucker.
Hey, Jelly Bean, what you ISUPK? I'm Aniji.
That's that energy, Pop. I bring energy from a lot of different, people. That's that energy, Pop. That's how that is, Pop. I mean, trap. That's the energy trap. That's how that is. Try just the energy, It be the vibes. It be the vibrations. It don't be, it don't be nothing else. That's how it be, man. So I can get out my inbox. Y'all can see that. But yeah, that's how it be. It's just shout to the Hebrew Israelites. It's just the energy. That's how that's how it's just good energy. People come where good energy is at, man. People come where good energy is at. Speaking of people come where good energy, let me see how many of y'all felt good energy today. See how much good energy we had here today. Oh my God, Chris Colbert. We had 189 people so far. Had 189 of y'all coming here so far. Let me see how many of y'all had gave me the good energy to like the video today. and I had hold on. And I had 32 of y'all to hit the like button. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I like it. I can ride with it, I guess. I need 8 more likes. I need 40 likes before we get it back. We got about 40 more minutes, hour or so. We got about 4 more minutes, hour or so. I got about 40 more minutes. Actually, I'm kind of hungry. Low key. So I'm finna go get up out here right now. I appreciate everybody that came through. I wanted to come here and talk about, the Chris Colbert, Rodger, Gutierrez fight. I'm going to go live later on tonight. You know what I'm saying? Talk about these news that Burn the Boxer just said. We kind of talked about it today, but, we going to do an official show about it tonight. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all come back through this John Skin Hardaway said T. Let me say what's up to everybody that came through for our league. Shout out my guy Crush, my guy Jelly Bean, my guy Davis, my guy DS. Davis, DS, you know what I'm saying? DS, a.k.a. Davis. And my guy, the Dripper, came back from the dead. Shout out my guy, the Dripper, sliding back through this joint. Shout out my guy, Just Do Boxing. My guy, Mark Stern. My bad, I missed you, Mark Stern. He says salute to the king, Southern T, try meeting in the family. My bad, Mark. I missed it. That's why I be going back and shit. So I can catch you I missed. Yeah, okay. Shout out to Boxing King Archives. Appreciate you coming through this jump, the Boxing King Archives. I only did your first time, but don't make it your last. Appreciate all of my good folks that came through. The usual popular Smoke, D-Man Jr., my guy Tay D, usual suspects. My guy Brian, son of God, glad you can make it, homie. Glad you can make it. My guy Trap Media USA, bless the panel. My guy C Wood came through this jump, bless the panel. My guy Derek DeLoach, appreciate you sliding through this jump. My homie Case of Void, about to make your bets in a minute. Case of Void. I might go live before. I might go live like at 6 o'clock because me and Case of Void bet, so I'm gonna be back a little earlier. Actually, 5. I'm finna go get something to eat, run my errand, and I'm gonna be back like at 5. The game's probably at 5, y'all. So I'm gonna go get some eat, come back. BL, come on. I'm gonna go like at 6 something. My BL don't give a fuck about me going live. BL gonna have who the fuck come through there in the motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about little ass show. But I'm gonna be back about 5 something, bro. Then, cause me and Case of Void bet on the games. I know niggas be wanting, know what the fuck be going on with their money and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I know sometimes some of y'all be want to come in and bet type shit. So I'm gonna come back about 5 though, because me and Case of Void got the bread on the line tonight. But 2 hours, I'll be back on this motherfucker. 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Appreciate y'all sliding through this joint. We just gonna be chilling 2.5 hours, making the bets and shit. I'll be robbing the bookie, parlay game, parlay NCAA tonight, college basketball tonight. I'm coming back. I want to come rap about motherfucking Rodger, Gutierrez, and Chris Colbert. Make sure y'all share, like, subscribe, share the video. Skin the Hardaway, Southern T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. But this is the present. My bad, Brody. But my bad, Mark. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. But this is the present. Make sure y'all come back at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, 2 hours and a half. Everybody go eat their lunch. If you at work, go and finish the shift. Come back type shit. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. But this is the present. It's how we rocking. And I'm out. Look.